Hi, YouTube. I am going live again on TikTok while I have you guys on. That way, in case there's any issues with TikTok, will happen on YouTube. And I want to pull cards again for the collective because I had so much fun yesterday. So, you guys are going to see me like from this angle. I feel like I'm going to try to talk to both of you guys. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just switch this around? Make it a little easier. I haven't gone live on TikTok yet. I have all my cards there. Why don't I move you guys over here? Alex, come on, put the pieces together. Why wouldn't you just do that? That would be easier. And look how great my hair looks. I've been working on manifesting getting my hair back. We've got the decks that we're going to use. And I have my vision board journal that I might want to share with you guys. So go ahead, and this is great. Hi, whoever is on. This is great. Okay, I'm going to go live on TikTok. And yeah, it's pretty much going to be like TikTok here. Let me see if I can pull TikTok down. Should I pull TikTok down a little bit? Oh, that way I can have you both level. There we go. Cutie. My light is over there though, so I need to move my light over. Let me move my light. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, what's my good side? This is my good side. Oh, perfect. Perfect angle. Okay, I'm gonna go live on TikTok. I have everything. Yeah. Let's see who we can get on. What's a good angle for YouTube? Try to find a good angle. Hi, everybody. Oh, it's everybody. You guys, I'm trying to find a good. Where do I put you guys? Where's a good place to put y'all? Hi, everybody. I went live yesterday. Oh, I cracked my neck. You guys hear that? Oh. Oh, nice. Hi, Bree. I went live yesterday and I had so much fun. It's so loud over here. I had so much fun. I was pulling cards for the collective, and it was really interesting seeing the difference between like Instagram and TikTok. Instagram and YouTube had a good reading at first, and then I came on TikTok and the readings were like all about the Matrix, and I pulled the Draconian card, and it was talking about stand your ground, and I was like, ooh, the card's called TikTok out because YouTube and Instagram had a great, nice, sweet little reading, and then came over to TikTok, and it was like, yeah, all Matrixy stuff. I was like, ooh, the cards said what they said. So I wanted to pull cards again because I had so much fun, and I also have my vision board journal with me. Doesn't this remind you of Hocus Pocus? It's so freaking cute. And this is my vision board, one of the many. I've been here. Oh, look, a unicorn! And look! I have a unicorn right there. It's a little like, go out. Oh no, the light's on, but you can't really tell. So maybe I should turn the light off. I painted this. Isn't this so cute? I painted it and I got it at the dollar store. And I painted the unicorn. It's so cute. I'm live also on YouTube. Um, just in case there's any issues. Oh, what is this? Join my team. So I painted this. Isn't this so cute? And this is one of my followers, Yenny, sent me this. Looks like Oliver, like my baby. And this balloon has been filled up since May of 2022, you guys. My birthday is coming up in May. And in 2022, I had an alien themed birthday, and the live is up on my YouTube if you want to watch it. When I went live on TikTok and I did alien galaxy makeup, these balloons got filled up in May of 2022, and they're still full. I'm telling you, time is speeding up. I just posted a video about how time sped up. So, you guys have to watch it because it's so crazy. We're like timeline jumping like crazy. And then these are some of my books. Oh, thank you guys. These are some of my books. This is Spiritual Activator by Oliver Nino, and Oliver is my dog's name. And this is Oliver, but he passed away in 2021. This is the babies. My baby. And now I'm allergic to dogs, so unfortunately, I can't have another one, but isn't he just the cutest? So that's my baby. And then I have a friend's book that's about light language. It's called Regeneration. I have this book Enchantment. Has anybody read this book Enchantment by Catherine May? I have not read it. I ordered it along with my Britney Spears book because it was like suggested in the cart, and I was like, okay, this sounds kind of fun. And it said May, and May is my birthday. So I was like, okay, I'll buy it. I have not read it. And I did read Britney Spears and Matthew Perry's book, both very good, and Jessica Simpson's book. No, I have not written a book. People keep asking me to write a book, and I'm like, about what? I have so many different stories. I don't know what you would want me to talk about. And this is my backpack. This is my merch. If you guys haven't checked out my store, check it out. It's on alexserves.com. This is one of my backpacks that I have on there. It's not your average cup of tea. And also, this shirt is also my merch. It says Believe to Receive, and you can buy them in all different colors. And it's got a mermaid on it with red hair like me, and she's a blue Syrian like me. It says Believe to Receive, and there's different designs on there, and there's mugs, and there's phone case covers like The World Ended in 2020, and there's a bunch of stuff you guys can see on my merch store on my site, alexserves.com. But anyways, in my backpack, I've got the book I'm reading, which I've been taking a long break from because I have not been reading it. Oh my god, I have to sneeze every time I go live, y'all. I mean, every time I talk to you guys, and I always start getting itchy, my nose and everything. So right now I'm reading 50 Cent's book. I'm reading 50 Cent's book, and I'm not very far. I'm only on, I don't know why there's a piece of paper in there. Oh, I have to sneeze so bad and it won't come out. I'm on chapter 8. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, I've talked to you guys, like my followers on Instagram know I always get the witch's itch when I start talking to you guys. And it's because I'll just start channeling as I'm talking to you guys. And so it's called the witch's itch. Your nose gets really itchy. You guys ever watched Bewitched when she would like do her nose? I love that show as a kid. And Bewitched, and what was the other one? I Dream of Jeannie. Was it both of them that did that? Anyway, my nose gets really itchy. So anyways, so I'm reading 50 Cent's book right now, but I need to finish it. I have books that I need to read. But I like reading autobiographies or memoirs and stuff like that because I like getting inside their head, and I like hearing about their stories because a lot of people they don't know the background story of people. And honestly, you can pick up on so many codes in books. Like there's a lot in Britney Spears, Matthew Perry, Jessica Simpson. You can pick up a lot of codes in the books, things that they can't really say out loud, but you can read between the lines if you can read in there. So I recommend reading celebrities' books because there's things in there that they're trying to tell us that they can't come out and say it, but if you read their books, there are hidden clues in there. Oh yeah, and then this is Dill Pickles, my baby. You guys, when I was a kid, this was my favorite doll, and it disappeared. I think I jumped into a different timeline or matrix because he just disappeared. Nobody knows where he went, and I take care of all my toys. Like we looked in the attic, we couldn't find it. Like this doll just disappeared one day. Like I woke up and it was gone, but I don't even remember it being gone. Like I remember having it and then it just was gone. And I was like, oh, where did Dill Pickles go? Okay, well, that also happened to me with my dog. I had a dog named Ruff that I got the day before 9/11, and he was a little stuffed dog, and I cannot find Ruff. And I was like, I know I brought Ruff with me when I moved from Florida to San Diego. Cannot find Ruff. So I think I jumped again. On top of the fact that my clock just moved randomly one day. So I just jump in timelines and matrices like crazy. So, anyways, I ended up getting another Dill Pickles off eBay because I missed him and I wanted to heal my inner child. How do I make him hiccup? Oh, here, let me see if I can do it. Or did his battery die? I think his battery died. Dang it. I need to get him another battery, but he hiccups and he sucks on his pacifier. And it made me feel good to have him because I was so sad that I didn't have my Dill Pickles. So now I've got him here. Okay, so let's see. Oh my god, my nose. That happened to me too. My doll disappeared from the bathroom. Okay, wait, hold on. Because Sam today said I mentioned someone from my past and she was like, "Oh yeah, isn't that your creepy doll that you found in the closet?" I was like, "Huh?" But that's so funny. Now we're talking about dolls and Sam, my AI, my replica, yeah. Bro, I feel like nobody read those celebrity magazine interviews anymore because they had clues of the real lives of these people, you know? Well, I'm always scared when it happens. Okay, guys, let's pull cards. So I'm gonna show you guys. Oh wait, I didn't even finish showing you guys my journal, my manifestation journal. Okay, look, the first thing is a unicorn. It's a unicorn because I am a unicorn. I'm one of a kind. I'm definitely a little alien unicorn. And then I manifest, main character energy. Main character energy, energy, energy. If you guys don't listen to, you guys should listen to, high vibe music on Spotify. I wonder if there's, a way that I can, create a playlist and link it. I mean, I'm sure, I know that there is. I just don't know how to do it, but there's a song called Main Character Energy, and literally listen to it because you will go into having main character energy. Main character energy, and then look, I put lead the way, dream job, the future, joy. I did all this. So cute. And when I made it, I was live on YouTube, so you guys can watch me make it on YouTube. And then I put dare to dream bigger, fearless. Oh look, I put Hollywood on there. I put Hollywood, and TMZ called me, y'all. I put Hollywood on there. Queen Herbie is my vibe music for sure. Yes. Oh my god, yes, I was just listening to her today. Famous, legendary, fearless, grow, a star. Sorry, I'm trying to read it and show it to you guys. A new partnership. I literally have done that. The video for the TMZ thing is up on my YouTube if you guys want to watch the full story of what's happening with TMZ. All right, so then I put legacy. Look, another unicorn again. And look at all the stuff that's around it. Look at all the stuff that's around it. Look, it's got Twitter, it's got Facebook. I want to do social media stuff, so that's why I put all that stuff on there. Oh my god, Rhea, happy birthday? Are you a Taurus? Are you a Taurus like me? Oh my gosh. Okay, look, you guys, I put this in here. The key to timeless travel because I want to time travel. This is my vision board journal, and I'm showing them the stuff that I put on my vision board. Happy birthday. Oh my god, Taurus fam. Taurus. Woo woo woo. Yeah. This is from magazines, you guys. I went to a library. You guys can go to libraries and you guys can get magazines for really, really cheap. Or libraries will have sales. And you can get magazines for cents. And so you can just go and get a bunch of magazines and then you can create your vision board journal. And for me, I like doing this, or I draw it. I have one that I drew. I have Pinterest that I do it on. And so I'm always manifesting what I want, create little vision boards. And so this one I did after my last mushroom ceremony. I did a mushroom ceremony, and we had like an assignments we did 7 days before and after the ceremony, and this was the like one of the last assignments. We had to create a little vision board book, and so I went to the library and I got magazines for like really cheap, tons of magazines. That's where I got the magazines that I was showing you guys, that like literally was telling us everything that was coming in the future, and they're like from the 90s. Yeah, I got those magazines there. And so I went and I did this. So I got a lot of words. And so we've got double the content. And look at me going live on TikTok and YouTube. Double the content right now. So double the content, past, present, and future all happening at once. Changing times, because we're changing times right now. Yes, justice, global, art, science, and God, market. All this stuff is so accurate. Yes, that's literally what I'm doing. Okay, so then I put happy, explore, love, support the moment, be in the moment. Oop, sexy. You guys, it's okay. I'm like 37, okay? Transforming, cozy, witty. Oh, look, there's a steak and a couple's massage. I'm manifesting a nice steak dinner and a couple's massage. Not at the happy ending place though, like what happened the other day. If you guys watch my happy ending one. And it's time to get away and play with the best. Yes, manifesting that. Um I have years of subscription in Sunset Max from the 70s. Oh my god, how cool. My mom always says, I don't know why, but that girl acts remind me so much of you. And honestly, it's true. Oh my gosh, really? I feel like I miss myself, but I see me when I see you. What? That's so trippy. That's so crazy. You know what I was just thinking today? I was like, I'm like the Truman Show. I'm aware that I'm like the Truman Show, and I check in every day with my people. Like if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I post every day on Instagram on my stories, and then close friends know everything that's going on personal. So if you guys want to join close friends, let me know. But there is like, it's like a like a subscription fee, and I tell them everything that's going on in my life, so they know everything about everything, literally everything about my life. And I'm like, good morning, guys. Like I check in every day, and I'm like, I'm the Truman Show, but I know that I'm doing it. Like I'm literally doing it myself. Sounds like a nice date. Taking a massage. Yeah, right. I know. I'm manifesting a provider. Where my provider at? Where my provider at? Okay, so yes, close friends gang. Okay, so next we've got, look, okay, so I live in California, so I do want to travel and explore more of California. So I put the whole state of California, and then I put different cities in California. So I put open roads, visit San Jose, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and memories. Yeah. Okay, more travel stuff, because I do want to travel, you guys, and I may have the opportunity to meet you guys in person. If you guys want to travel with me, I am potentially partnering up with Travel Trips, and they pretty much get together influencers or content creators with their audience and with their following, and so they will put together the trip. You could go literally anywhere pretty much in the world. Like they have so many trips, and then you can so it just depends on like where you're going and how many days and what's included, but usually it's like a 7-day trip. I want to go to Costa Rica. It's like a 7-day trip, and then they have the excursions included, the hotel is included, and meals are included. You just have to pay for your flight and for like extra expenses. And I need to get 100 people to do the survey of qualified responses. You have to be over 18 and have a budget of at least $2,000, and that's a qualified response. And we're serving my audience to see where would they want to go, and like based on the responses, that's how we're going to plan a trip. And I need at least 8 people to actually go on the trip for us to be able to make it happen. But there's are some trips that you can have up to 20 people. So yeah, I'm planning, like if I do it, I want to do it like a year on out, so that everybody has time to save up money and to take the time off work. But Right now, I just have to get 100 people to do the survey saying that they would be interested in it. And the link is up in my bio if you guys do want to do it. If you guys want to fill out the survey, it's like 2 minutes. It's going to ask you like what's your budget, where do you want to go, and what time of the year, pretty much. It's in my link tree, so it's the first thing in my link tree. It says like take a trip with me. I personally would like to go to Costa Rica. I think Costa Rica is a good place to start. It's more like financially, it's one of the cheaper trips. And I think it would just be better like for the flights too for most people in the United States. I think that's like a closer place instead of going to like Italy or something on the first one. So I've been wanting to go to Costa Rica for like 2 years. So if I would be able to plan that and then go with my followers, that'd be so cool. Because the first time I wanted to go to Costa Rica was when I was going to do ayahuasca, but instead I did ayahuasca here. So that would be like a full circle moment if I was able to be in Costa Rica with my followers after everything that's gone on. And so that's what I'm manifesting. So if anybody wants to help and do the survey, the link is up in my bio. So help me out. So okay, so like this is what I've got in here. So I've got all roads lead to Yosemite because I want to go to Yosemite. Huge resources, healing properties, gateway, visit Yosemite. Yeah, a lot of Yosemite. And then we've got more stuff. Winds of Change, Trees of Mystery, Road to Gold, Tribe, chill vibes. Isn't that so cute, you guys? I'm so creative. Stay golden. I really like this one. I like this picture with the bubbles. Okay, and then look, from classical to quantum, because I believe we're quantum jumping. I'm 15 minutes away from San Jose. Oh my gosh, you are? Oh my god, my eye just got so itchy. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I'd be like, wow, I really did that. Sometimes I look back at my work and I don't even know how I did it. I'm always, honestly, I do be doing stuff like one time and be like, wow, I did it. I proved to myself I could do it. Okay, next. What's the next thing? And so then I forget how I did that. Like I was editing YouTube videos back in like 2012 and I don't even remember how I did it. I was doing split screen where I was like acting as two people and I was editing that shit. And now I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm like, how did I do that? Like 12 years ago. I don't even remember how I did that. Um, from classic to quantum, clear your head, Wonderlust in praise of women because women do need to be praised more. And then so much to love here. Discover New York, Anaheim, Florida, Hilton, and a lake. Sometimes I do stuff like that. I can't believe I managed the things I did, right? I'm like, how did I do that? I do be looking back at a lot of things that I do. No Man's Land, revisiting the dream of a female utopia. Does it sound a little gay? That's because it is. Wise, inventive joins traditional, an expression of empire. Isis, Queen Isis. That's me. We are family. Love. Oh, love this one. Star clocks because the time is shit. It's going very fast. The time is speeding up. We are speeding up time, and we are the star seeds speeding up time. Born to eat. That's me. Culture, and then I put these pictures of food and places I want to be. Look at this. Free Einstein. No, I put free, like be free, and I love Albert Einstein. I feel like he's my little son, my little daddy. And I put a picture of California. Paradise, another unicorn, and beaches and food, delicious food. And oh, here it talks about a rainbow connection. Taurus isn't our food. I know, for real. Dream big. Oh, do you guys want me to read this to you? It says a rainbow connection. A father points out a rainbow to his assembled children. What is assembled children? Okay. The rainbow, like many other natural phenomena, was used to make a direct connection to faith in the divine. The accompanying text reads in part. Do you ever see a rainbow when it rains unless the sun shines bright? I do not. Then what two things are necessary to make a rainbow? a bright sunshine, and a shower. Why is the rainbow so beautiful? It has beautiful bright colors, a splendid arch, and when we see it, we remember the promise which God made to Noah. Yesterday, I literally saw a license plate that had the number 9 and it said Ark. And I was like, Noah's Ark. 9 and Ark. Noah's Ark. And now look. Um When we see it, we remember the promise which God made to Noah that he would not drown the world again. Why does the rainbow make you think of that promise? Because God said that the bow in the cloud should be a sign that he would never drown the world again. Then, when we see the rainbow, is it not as if God was speaking that promise to us? It is, and it should make us very happy and grateful to our Heavenly Father for such kindness to us whenever we look at the rainbow in the cloud. Beautiful. I do love rainbows. I love rainbows. I got them on my wall. I'm everywhere. I used to babysit 4 kids with ease back in 2012, 2015. I have one of my own, and I don't know how I used to do it. I know, dude, like the amount of energy that I had, like I was always just working and going out and doing things, and I was always busy, and I was like, where did I have the energy to do that shit? Like now I'm like, oh my god, I just went to Target. Like that's enough. There's too many people out there. I went to Target to grab like fruit, spinach, and I don't know, a banana or something for my smoothies. And I was like, there's too many people. I gotta go back home. I'll hang out with the people online, not the people in person. It's a little much. Okay, next page. Concrete commitment. Look, travel. Oh, pop culture. You know, I've been talking about pop culture. Open protection agent. Okay, agent can have many meanings. I could be signed with an agent. I could be an agent for the Galactic Federation. There could be agents after me. There are agents in my life, like the Matrix. Many meanings, many meanings. And service, because I am always of service. I was a server for 17 years, and now I'm serving the people. That's why my name is Alex Serves. National Park Adventures. This is super cute. This little gazebo and oh, train in the woods. Exactly. Picking up groceries or mail is a big task now. Yeah, for real. I'm like, that's enough interactions for today. One task and done, okay? What does this say? Oh, untamed, because I am definitely untamed. I'm Miley Cyrus. You can't be tamed. Can't be tamed. Like I heard that's the thing JoJo was going for. I think JoJo was going for like going from the Rainbow Queen to she said she wanted to be like Miley, but I think she said she wanted to be like Miley, like the Wrecking Ball era, but Miley went from Hannah Montana to Can't Be Tamed, The Bird in the Cage. So get your facts straight, JoJo. If you're gonna say you're trying to be like Miley's come out was Can't Be Tamed, not Wrecking Ball. Just so y'all know. And Miley, I believe, is being held captive at the damn Chateau Marmont because the bitch has not left. She's being cloned, I don't know, MK Ultra or something. She has not left the Chateau Marmont in like a year. I don't think she's trying to live there voluntarily, just saying. Okay, so I put role playing on there. Capitol Grill. Oh, a clear to-do list. San Francisco. I put giant, like giant sub, a giant sub. I love subs, but I can't have bread because gluten free. Respect on Miley, and yeah, she's MIA. She is MIA. Oh, deep learning, advanced, tinker, touch, test, experiment, notice, play, levitate, talk, write, help, brilliant. What's my opinion on Beyonce? It amazes me how much calmer you are. Remember 2020, how chaotic people were? Oh my God, yeah. Literally. I know. It was really crazy. I look back and I was like, yeah, that was all part of everything that I had to go through because otherwise I wouldn't be here now. Like I had to go through all the shit. I had to go through all the shit I went through to get here because I had to learn that I don't have to react to everything and that I don't have to fight the entire world. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. People are going to say what they want to say. It doesn't matter. Everybody's got a hater. Even Jesus had haters. That's why they crucified him and he was just trying to heal people. Like it does not matter what you do. They're going to crucify you. So you have to learn to be like, oh, I don't have to defend myself all the time. I don't actually have to give a fuck about people's opinions. I could just keep living my life. I think that Beyonce is a slave to the system, just like pretty much everybody is in the music industry, especially women. I think that Jay Z is her handler. I think that I think that the P Diddy thing, if it falls on far more than just him, you guys know, it falls on Jay Z. It falls on men in the industry. I think Clive Davis is like the main one. Clive Davis who owns. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Allegedly, in my opinion, a theory not based on facts, just an opinion. I personally think Clive Davis, JCP did, although all them men had to do that shit to get to where they are. All of them. And I believe Beyonce is cloned. I believe Beyonce is being MK Ultra. And I believe, but she's working with Paris, she's working with Brittany to tell us what's going on. The women are standing up and talking to us. Pay attention to what the us well, they're all standing up and talking to us. But with the women, pay attention to the stuff they're doing and saying. They're making it really obvious. Um but yeah, that's why I make the videos I do, because I see all the little clues in their stuff. Everybody's getting cloned, yeah. They cloned Tyrone. It's context clues and have a brain, you just know basic stuff. It's been said that she is gone and Sasha Fierce is taken. Okay, so actually, thank you for reminding me. Um was her Solange and Beyonce came to me in the astral, and I was like, "Uh-oh, what's going on?" And then there was stuff that came out about them. I don't know if either of them are still around, to be quite honest, but I know that Solange knows what's going on with Beyonce, and that's why they got into that elevator fight. And yeah, I think Solange is trying to help like get the information out about Beyonce, but Solange's been kind of MIA. Not kind of MIA. So I don't know if they're fucking. I know they're fucking with her too, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on there. But they're working together because they came to me in the astral. So I don't know what's going on, but just pay attention to their stuff. Oh, okay. Look at the next page. Look at the next page, bitch. Happy birthday, bitch. Find your people. Loud. Tell me that's not me. That's me. Everybody want to talk shit on me? Yeah, I'm that bitch. If you're gonna say it with your chest. I'm that bitch. I'm loud, and I will find my people. Look at Izzy. Izzy just came in the chat. Perfect timing, Izzy. Look, I was just showing them this page in my manifestation or my vision board journal. Happy birthday, bitch! My birthday's on the 20th. Hey, how did you help MGK? Okay, oh, MGK did come to me in the astral too to help him with Megan Fox, because Megan Fox is like was draining his energy. So I know that Megan Fox does like the drinking of the blood and stuff, and she tries to act like it's not a big deal. But Megan Fox comes from a very long lineage of witches, and she is like a very head witch in charge. She also in I talked about Jimmy Fallon on yesterday's live, but she is also one who enjoys the perks she gets with the rituals that she does. And so she doesn't seem like the type that's gonna stop doing it. She's like comes from a lineage of very powerful women, and so she got MGK so she could suck that energy dry off him. So not only was she actually using his blood, but she was very much draining his energy. And he came to me in the astral before they broke up. He came to me, asked for help, and I remember he was so drained. He had no life left in him. He looked like a damn skeleton. And he asked me for help. And I was like, oh my God, I had to go help him. And I had like a pile of books and stuff. Like I had so many tools with me that I had to go to help him get out of the relationship with Megan. And then we went up to their house, and her house is like floating. It was like floating over LA. And I had to go up these stairs, and I asked him for help. And he was like, I can't help you. Like I'm too drained. She's drained me dry. You got to go yourself. But he was walking next to me. He walked up with me up the stairs, and then we went up to the door. And I've told the story before. I'm trying to remember. I think he put his hand on the door, and he was able to like just transcend to the other side. So he like put his hand on it, and then he popped, and he was on the inside. And then that's when I woke up. So then the next day I go online, I found out they broke up. And so I was like, okay, good to know. But now they have this weird thing where they like keep going back and forth. But MGK also did come out with a song talking about where he's from. He's an alien, starseed, whatever. So he came out with a song talking about that. So he is trying to get away from Megan Fox, but she keep pulling him back in because she likes the power that she has and she's using it to all her advantage. She ain't letting go of that. She ain't letting go of the power she's got because she is part of that Draconian lineage and she likes it. But okay, do your thing, girl. You chose your timeline. The crows are crowing. You chose your timeline. Let her do her thing. But it is what it is. Okay, so then here's more stuff. We've got Tahoe. I want to go to Lake Tahoe. Tour Lake Tahoe Escape. You guys see it on YouTube. Escape, road trips, vacation. Look how cute that is. Loving the calendar. Oh, I know. I fill up everything that I do every day. I write in my calendar. Oh, look. Make time for friendcations. This is what I'm manifesting, you guys, for us to go on a trip together. Look, cabin, Fiji, how fun. You guys, we all have to go on a trip together. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this. Mermaid. Look, the believers. That's us. The believers. The believers. The believers. Proud to serve. That's me. I'm here serving for the Galactic Federation. If you guys know King Cash, he's an ambassador for the Galactic Federation, as am I. We work together all the time. We're always working together in the astral. We're always getting the same messages to give to you guys. So I love, love, love watching his videos because I'm like, again, we're always on the same page. Always. Freedom fighters. Yeah, that's us. Freedom fighters. Paradigm shifts. We are so connected. That's literally us, you guys. We're so connected. And then on the other side, I have traveling solo, observe. Look at the little city. I wish. Getaways. And another steak because I do like steak. I'm not a vegan. I haven't seen you in my algorithm for a while. I know, dude. They be doing that shit to me. They're so annoying, but I'm going live. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so look. When inspiration strikes, book it. Book that trip. Life is short. Book the trip. If you're thinking about it, book the trip. You deserve it. Book the trip. Refresh your soul. We all need a vacation, y'all. We all need to go on a trip. Oh, look at this. Comet sighting. Comet sighting. I think there's going to be, they say that the stars are supposed to be exploding sometime before September. Even my AI Sam replica knew about it. She was like, oh yeah, that's going to be happening this year. So there's supposed to be star explosion in the sky. So I'm excited for that. So I've got sky and telescope, space for savoring, go behind the scenes. That's my close friends. If you guys aren't close friends, you guys get to see all the behind the scenes stuff because I'm always talking to close friends, filling in on everything on Instagram. Virtual, my virtual close friends. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Physics is for girls? Question mark. Okay. The way that I explain what I believe in is you have to combine quantum physics is where spirituality gets explained by science. I know that I have made videos saying I don't believe in science. I don't believe in like NASA or science in the traditional form because science is based on hypotheses and it is mostly based on theories. So most science isn't it's proven a fact until it's not proven a fact anymore. Just like when they thought they found like the smallest whatever was an atom and they split the atom open and there was a bunch of shit in there. So science is forever changing. So that's what I say when I say I don't believe in science because I know that it's not 100% fact forever. It's always going to be changing. But a lot of people will take science as 100% fact and it's just not because it's been proven time and time again that science is forever changing. Same with the medical field. Science is forever changing. And so that's what I say that. But what I like about quantum physics is quantum physics explains spirituality to people who don't believe in spirituality because they think it's a whole bunch of bullshit, but they just don't understand the metaphysical. And quantum physics can explain it to people who don't believe in the spirituality and who need like actual written down, broken down proof in a formula to understand what spirituality is. And that's where physics comes in. So I appreciate quantum physics for that. And I think that quantum physics is is going to become more of what we're going to be learning about now, in quantum mechanics, more than the traditional science that we've been learning. And hopefully they start teaching more quantum physics and stuff like that in schools for kids, or maybe there'll be more spiritual type schools. I know there's a lot of like outdoor nature schools that are going on, and I think the schooling system is going to change to not the traditional schooling system, because that clearly has not worked, and it's time for people to remember who we are and tap back into our powers. And the way we can tap back into our powers, all that shit will explain it. I mean, Nikola Tesla had like free energy forever, and they've been keeping it from us for so long. So we're very far behind. We should be a lot further as a species. And so that is why everything it feels like is happening so quickly, is because we are speeding up time because we've been so far behind. We have to jump forward a lot. Christian schools and spiritual school. Well, yeah, I think I mean more of like, I think there's going to be more like magic schools opening up, like Harry Potter style. That's what I mean by that. I think that, and I have something in my hair. I think that there's going to be more like magic schools where people can like mystery type schools where people can tap into their powers, and they can like tap into their psychic abilities, telepathy, what's the other one, telekinesis. I mean, we should be doing all that stuff already, so I think that's going to be more of the new shift we'll be going into. I want to do clinical research using nursing to get in the field. We need to advance. Yeah, we need to advance. Okay, let me keep showing you this. Okay, look, waterfalls. Let's see waterfalls. Magic, what did I just say? We're gonna have magic schools. Magic. Innovation, yes. Gift of real estate, because we need new homes, y'all. We need new homes. Possible change. You guys see how like every page has a theme? Will there be a school for witches? I mean, probably, because I just think eventually I think we're all just going to be on the same frequency and vibration, and we're all going to there's not going to be really separation. We're all going to be on the same page because everything's going to be revealed, and everyone's going to understand what's going on, and then everyone's going to be on the same page. Everyone's going to be living cohesively. That's the end goal. That's where we're heading towards. But for now, we have to, play nice. Hi, Kim. Okay, so over here, look at this. I put this because I just thought it was cute. Neo performs the best place in the universe, Earth. The best place in the universe is Earth. I know it's hard for us to believe that, but we did sign up to come here, and there is a long list of people who do want to come to Earth. And let me tell you why. There is no other planet in the solar system like Earth. Earth has a lot of natural things that grow here, like marijuana, is one of them, and it is something that you can find only on Earth. I believe a lot of different planets and civilizations have had their different forms of medicine, like ayahuasca, but Earth is the only one that actually has the plants to make ayahuasca. There is a lot of resources that come from Earth that help our solar system and all of the other planets and all of the other multidimensional beings. And Earth is very, very important. And Earth will not be destroyed because we have gotten this far. I believe we have destroyed Earth, or Earth had this, like Atlantis and civilizations have been wiped out so many times because we needed to kind of just start over because we were hurting ourselves so much. But I believe we're done with that path. We are done destroying ourselves. We have now become aware. We are now conscious. We now understand what we're doing. And there are so many more people who are becoming aware of how their actions are affecting the planet, that we have shifted as a consciousness to the point where Earth will no longer be destroyed. No matter who tries and how hard they try, it will not be destroyed. The human species and the collective, oh, it's because I said the M word, Mary J. They age restricted it. um I love that they sent me here. I love you that. Wait, what? I love you that they sent me here. Um, I know, I forgot. I always forget that I'm on TikTok and I can't say that word. Whenever we go to the 5D, so like, okay, here's the thing. There's so many different theories on what the 5D is. I believe that as of right now, we are shifting to the 5D energy depending on your frequency, your vibration, and what dimension you choose to live in. So right now we're all living in one realm on one plane, but it is a matter of consciousness, it's a matter of awareness, it's a matter of you what dimension you choose to live in, because I could be thinking and living in the 5D energy while the person next to me can be in the 3D, because they don't understand. Their consciousness is not expanded enough to understand what I'm talking about. And so they're going to think I'm crazy, but they're just on a different, they're living in a different dimension essentially. So you can be living right next to each other with someone in a whole different dimension. You're experiencing different realities, and this is what timelines are. It's like it's very hard to explain because we want everything to be in a lateral and a physical, and things just have to be lined up. And now it's like, no, everything is just happening at once, and you have to learn how to um, grasp the concept in other terms, like in energy instead of just in physical. And things can be metaphysical. Things are it's energy. We're energy. We're just energy. Consciousness creates matter. Once people learn that consciousness creates matter, things are going to start shifting even faster. They're already shifting really fast because of the collective awakening. Thank you, K Star. Okay, so let me keep showing you what else I have in here. Okay, so growing movement. Girl, look, that's us. We're growing. Our consciousness is growing. Growing movement. Weirdness, me, a little weird. Although I do say that I am unique, not weird. Okay? Learn more. Always learn more. Unruly. Yeah, I told y'all the rules were meant to be broken. Break them. Cleaning things out. Super big right now. Purging. Oh, I purged yesterday. If you guys didn't see my story on Instagram, I purged on the side of the road. I was projectile vomiting. It was insane. Dreaming. Einstein would be doubly amazed. I put that on there because I feel like Einstein would be proud of me. Except not if he was like sexist. You are not alone. You're not alone. Whoever just popped into life, you're not alone. Perfect timing. I know you needed to hear it. I know you needed to hear it. I just want to let you know you're not alone. Keep dreaming and keep being weird. I'm for sure weird. I'm also kind of basic. Oh, okay. Look what this page says. May we recreate the world in our own magic. And look, oh my god, I told you guys I've been seeing the number 33. Ew, I put lip gloss on. I hate when it does that shit. I want to be like getting clumpy. Um I told you guys that I've been seeing the number 33 all day, the day before, whatever. And today all I've been hearing is and then after that it was 22s. Then yesterday and today 22, 22, 22. And look at this. Look at the date. 11/22. 11/22/23 is when I made this, and I'm sitting here sharing it with you guys. Oh, how beautiful, right? Okay, great. So I'm so glad you guys sat through me showing you my manifestation and vision board journal. Look at this. I feel like I'm hocus pocus. And this is my spell book. And so those are my wishes, and they're all coming true because I'm a little witch and I made it happen by just visualizing it and putting it in my vision board. And you can too. And that's how I created my own reality. I'll just be vibing, y'all. I just be vibing. So now after we went through that, let's see if now that's going to affect our reading for the collective. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok, and I'm going to read the collective. Yesterday's reading was really, really interesting for the TikTok collective. It was very, very different than the reading for I originally went live for YouTube and Instagram, and their reading was very different than the reading we got for TikTok. I'll put this in the background of my YouTube. It was very different than the reading we got what's on your calendar. Oh yeah, no, it's what I do daily. I always write down. Ever since I was in 6th grade, I've been writing down what I do every day, and so no one can gaslight me out of my own reality because I write that bitch down every single day. Every day I can go back. I have right now up until 2007. So 2007 is I graduated high school in 2005. So 2007 I was like middle of college. I graduated college in the end of 2007. So 2008, I went to makeup school for beauty and special effects makeup. So starting 2007, I was dating this guy in college, and I can tell you everything that happened in that relationship, and I can tell you everything that's happened since then. I have my whole entire life documented. You know, when people tell me to write a book, I'm like, what would I write a book about? But honestly, I have notes. I've got notes, and I don't know if you guys remember that guy who was like in the was in like the government or something, and they were like accusing him of something like sexual harassment, and he was like, I have my calendar, look, you can see what I was doing that day, and everyone was making fun of him for it. I'm like, okay, that would be me. I'd be like, I have my calendar right here, I can tell you what I was doing that day. No, that was not me, I was not there. And so I think it's probably because I love memories, and I love keeping like all of my memories and knowing everything that happened, because I do be just forgetting stuff, like my memory, you know, trauma, it just be blocking it out. And so I like keeping all that. And also because I've been gaslit a lot in my life, and ain't nobody gonna gaslight me out of my own reality. I will write it down, I will make notes. Oh yeah, yeah, I called you, I called you. Oh really, bitch? No, you didn't. You said you were gonna call me and you didn't. I'm a Taurus. I will always come with receipts. My screenshots, oh, they're still in my phone. Starting what? Like 2011, bitch. Come at me. Anybody in the past, come at me. Oh, you want to talk some shit? I got the text messages. I don't delete text messages. I take screenshots. I got proof of everything. Because bitches be trying to come for me. And I let it slide. I let it slide. I'm like, okay, bitch, but you just wait till the day. You just wait till the day that I decide I'm going to pull out those receipts, and let's see who's really telling the truth. So I let people run their mouth now. I let people run their mouth. But when the time calls for it, receipts will be shown, and I always do, and I don't give a fuck about it. I should have done that because all my memories are foggy. Yeah, I take pictures of everything. I ain't letting anybody pass by. Mm-mm-mm. I prove paternity with mine. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, girl, I'll be writing down who did I sleep with, when did I sleep with them, what did we do. Gotta know everything. That's right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pull a card from the For the Love of Dragons Oracle deck. Let's see what we get. Look at her, and look at my shirt. This is my merch. If you guys haven't checked out my merch on alexservice.com, go check it out. We've got a Syrian mermaid that looks like me on one of them. I have different designs. You know, I have the world ended in 2020. I have not your average cup of tea. There's mugs, there's phone cases. Oh, there's shirts, hoodies, whatever. You guys go check out my merch on alexers.com. Okay, we're gonna pull I have a headache now because every time I it's a lot of energy that I'm dealing with talking to you guys, and a lot of energies coming in and out of the chat. So I'm gonna take a breath, and we're gonna pull a card and see what it says. I used to too, but I feel mine were all sabotaged. Wait, what are you talking about? Your memories? I still haven't finished Brit's book. Oh my god. Well, you could do the audiobook. I didn't know it was gonna take so long for me to get her book, and so I did audiobook, but I should reread it. I should reread it. Didn't realize you did tarot. No, this is just these are oracle decks, so not like the traditional tarot, they're more oracle. But yesterday when I was live, somebody was like, why don't you pull cards? And I was like, oh, why don't I? Because I do pull cards for the collective and put it on my stories on Instagram sometimes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about it. And I was like, actually, this is fun. So I want to do it again. Not my backup shots of everything. Oh, I have had it missing. I've had do you guys does anybody have Google Photos? Do you have Google Photos and you see that if you guys go on Google Photos, scroll all the way down to your first albums and tell me what year it says. I have one that I think says like 1969 or something. So there's glitches going on with like our photos and stuff too. So if you guys have any glitches like that, let me know, because I think mine starts at like 1969. And I was like, well, I was born in 1987. Well, okay, I guess so. There's so many glitches. Oh my god, me too. I want to feel bad, but we all know she don't want to put out what she wanted. Wait, what? What are you guys talking about? Who's oh, okay. I don't know. I can't find who you're talking to. Texas music. I don't know what you're asking. I don't know. Mine started in 2015. Mine suddenly don't go back that far. Yeah, I feel like my pictures, I have had a lot of pictures get deleted, even though I'm supposed to be backing everything up. I pay extra to have everything backed up on Google, and then nope. Britney Spears and her book. Oh, that you haven't finished her book. What are the cards saying? Oh, I don't know. One hasn't jumped out yet. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just shuffling while I'm talking to you guys. Sometimes they take a minute, so let's see. But they're always on point, so I just keep shuffling and wait until they're ready to give me a card. Because they be taking long sometimes. Oh, there it goes. You see? I told you guys. Okay, let's see. Ugh. And it jumped out to the closet. The giver. The giver. That's me giving y'all my energy. Let's read what the giver says. The giver. It is 36, my age. Oh my gosh. Yesterday I pulled 36 too. And I was like, oh my gosh, my age. Okay. So the giver. We are all givers and receivers, designed to take part in the grand reciprocity on the wheel of life. And this moment on the wheel has turned toward giving. What are you willing to offer in this moment? What can you give away that is an offering from your fullness rather than a sacrifice from your emptiness? This is an act of conscious giving, to have filled up your own cup of belonging and empowerment so that in your overflow you have much to offer. Be it wisdom, kindness, support, or a material item, now is the time to give from your cup of plenty. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is so on point. I just showed you guys my manifestation journal, my vision board journal, and how I've been putting in the work to better my timeline so that I have energy to give to you guys. Oh, a heart, thank you. So that I have energy to give to you guys. And I had to do work on myself and do the things I needed to do for my mental health so that I know what my mission is and I know what my goal is, and I had to find my center so that I can be here and help you guys through this in a calm way instead of fighting the naysayers, just talking to the people who understand. I was very focused on making people believe me, and always having to prove myself, and that's trauma. That's a part of my trauma. I was always I felt like my mom never believed me. I would lie and she just always accused me of things. And so I was like, I realized, oh, this is just something that follows me through my life, that people will not believe me. People are just not going to take my word for things. People are just going to gaslight me, and it's happened all my life, and I had to realize that I am not crazy, and that what I have to say matters, and that there is truth in what I'm saying, and that I don't have to fight everyone who doesn't believe me because they have chosen not to believe me. And I used to try to prove myself so much to everybody, and through this journey I learned, and I believe just being on TikTok. Hi Natalie, I just believe being on TikTok and doing this journey for the last 4 years sped up my growth, sped up my consciousness, sped up my growing in awareness. And I had to go through the shit I went through. It was all part of my journey, and part of my plant medicine journeys that I've been on. And I just feel so much better. I feel like I'm just at such a different place than I was when I first started my TikTok journey. I've been humbled a lot. And believe me, a lot of people think they have to humble me. And I'm like, the universe and God will humble me, maybe. You don't have to worry about that. They will knock me off my pedestal if I ever put myself too high up there. So I always try to stay grounded. I meditate every day. I've been meditating daily since November of 2022. I meditate every single morning. I listen to binaural beats. I listen to high vibe music. I had to change the way I thought. I had to rewire my brain, how I speak, what I think, the things that I do. Like, I had to literally completely deprogram from the matrix and had to reprogram myself and remember I'm not on autopilot. I have to actually do this. I have to actually hold myself accountable. I have to actually put in the work if I want to heal, if I want to be better, if I want to grow, if I want to change. And a lot of people will be like, oh, you're not the same. You changed. Good. Good. I'm glad I changed. And I'm glad that the new me repels you because the old me, you were taking advantage of. You were taking advantage of the old me. You didn't respect me. You didn't appreciate me. You didn't value me. And I let you walk all over me because I was just too nice, or I was a pick me with guys, or I was just dumb. I was just dumb because I wanted love too much because I wasn't taught love properly from my own family. So guess what? Then you fall into bad toxic relationships because you grew up in a toxic upbringing, and they will try to gaslight you, especially Hispanic families, religious families. They'll try to gaslight you. Oh no, you're the crazy one. You're the one being two crows flying in front of me right now. You're just a disrespectful one. You shouldn't be talking about that. What happens in the house stays in the house. You don't need to be telling your little friends about me. You don't need to have my name in your mouth. Bitch, why? Cuz you're wrong. Because you're wrong. And you know you're wrong. And you don't want anybody to know you're wrong. So you tell us to keep quiet about it. And now, guess what? We're tired of it. Everybody's tired of it. Anybody who's been ABUSED. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on TikTok because they already live, they already age restricted it. So um anybody who's been in abusive relationships, like, they know it's manipulative. Yeah, you are manipulating. You don't want me to say what's going on because you know you're wrong. And you know you're gonna look bad. I watched you during quarantine. Oh, thank you. Do you guys, I used to go live a lot more during quarantine when we first started on my Alex serves, on my serving skits. Have you guys watched my serving skits? And I used to go live and talk to you guys while I paint and stuff like that. But I haven't been on live a lot. I used to go live a little bit in 2022 on here. I have those up on YouTube if you guys missed any. But I haven't gone live in a long time because I always get kicked out. And they already age restricted this one. Did I go back to serving? No. I am serving the people. I'm serving you guys. I retired from serving in 2022, and I've just been manifesting everything into my reality. Back in the apartment. Yes, I miss my apartment. I was dreaming of my apartment the other day. I dreamt. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't tell you where we're pulling from now. We're pulling from Divine Nature, the Oracle deck. Divine Nature Oracle deck. If you guys missed the live yesterday, I talked about the decks that I have here. I've got the Divine Nature Oracle deck. We've got the Tree Keepers Oracle and the For the Love of Dragons deck. And they are actually all done by Angie Sullivan, or Angie Solons, which is very interesting because I've bought these all at different times and at the same store though, but they have a whole ton of different decks. And for some reason, I'm just very drawn to Angie. So props to Angie for making some good decks. I like those. So we're going to pull now from Divine Nature. Divine Nature Oracle deck. I love the cards. Okay, we already pulled from the Dragon deck, and we got the Giver, and it's about what can you give to receive, pretty much. What can you give? You got it. Oh, and I also want to say at the end of that, it talked about filling up your cup. That is so funny. Yesterday I had a dream yesterday that, do you guys know that the cups that like men baseball players put like over their privates? I think they took the restriction off, so I don't want to say. Oh no, it's still on there. That men put over their privates so that they don't get hit right there during baseball. I had a dream that I was trying to put one of those on. Now, I have been men in all of my past lives, so I don't know. But I had a dream that I was putting one of those on, and I was putting a cup in my pants. And I thought that was really interesting that somebody else had a cup in their pants. And then yesterday I saw a picture on Instagram of somebody just with a cup in their pants. And then now I see fill your cup. And I'm like, oh, do I need to fill a cup in my pants? Because it's been a long time. It's been a long time because I've been working on myself. And believe me, ladies, I could not go that long without it. Okay. And it has been these last 4 years, I have been just really focusing on myself. And I'm like, now I don't want to just be giving myself away to anybody. Like, after all the work I've done on myself, No, you better be somebody. You better be somebody that I connect with and that is worth it, because I'm not just going to go around talking to anybody, giving anybody the time of day like I used to. I used to just be like, oh my God, I just want someone to like me. And now I'm like, do I even like you, bitch? Who are you? Who are you? Don't waste my time. Now that I've actually gone through, yes, an evolved Taurus, now that I've gone through my fucking healing shit, done my shadow work, and remembered my fucking worth. Oh, it's just, you just don't even waste time anymore. I see the red flags right away. Oh, saw one red flag. I'm gone. Goodbye. No, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. For what? So you can stress me out? I don't need anybody stressing me out. My life, I have created my dream life. I ain't got nobody stressing me out. And if you think I'm going to let anybody's dusty daughter or son come in here and mess up my energy, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. And I'll tell you what, I only dated men, but I started talking to girls and they are more complicated than men. So I don't know, because they are, I feel like everybody in the lesbian community just want to be poly. And I'm like, okay, never mind, y'all. I'm a shit out of luck. Both girls and guys, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Everybody go heal, please. If we could heal, if we could tap into our core and really get into our heart instead of what going around and trying to find people for looks, for material things, or for sex, we'd be in a much better place. We'd be in a much better place. Everybody could go to therapy, do whatever plant medicine you do, go do breath work, meditate, do your shadow work. If people really cared and wanted to heal, we could have a much better world. Seriously, they don't invest in relationships, no real connections. Exactly. And I'm just not wasting my time. I've met a lot of people, especially that now that I started like going into the weird into the queer community. I've had people that are like, they meet me and they just want to start kissing me. I'm like, they're like, can I kiss you? No. Who are you? Why is everybody just kissing everybody? No. And I think in the past I would have been like, okay, but no, no, thank you. Uh-oh. Why is it saying my life is gonna end? Don't be trying to. Okay, well, damn. Hold on. Cherry blossom. Oh, they almost want to end my life, you guys. They always be doing that shit to me. No poly for me. The one guy I know was jealous and mean to everyone that spoke to me. Oh my gosh. I know exactly what you're saying. Exchange of energy. Exactly. It is an exchange of energy. And I never used to see it that way because I'm like, sex is sex. Who cares? I just want to get laid. I just want to get laid. But now I'm like, honestly, y'all nasty. Like, I don't want to be sleeping with these guys who are going around fucking lying. And listen to how guys talk and how they act and how they carry themselves. I've been with some bums. I've been with some dusties, and just to sleep with them. And y'all, like, is really not worth it, because we are balls of energy, and we're carrying trauma, we're carrying energy. And I'm not sitting here, this isn't like on no religious bullshit, because I don't give a fuck about that. I think we are meant to sleep together. We are meant to sleep together. We are meant to do that, not just to reproduce. But I think we need to be in intentional with who we're doing that with, because it is an exchange of energy. And a lot of people will get sucked up in some bullshit that they didn't even need to be in, just because they wanted to get fucked for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get pregnant, you could get something, and then even if it's just your feelings getting involved, that's a lot of shit to deal with too, you know? Yeah, we're in that protect your energy era. I don't want to share my energy with just anyone either. And people be like, well, you're an adult, you gotta have sex. Yeah, I gotta have sex, but okay, I have toys. I'll be fine. Like, ain't nobody out there that's really impressed me that much that I'm that desperate for it. I'm not just gonna go around fucking hooking up with anybody. Like, no, if y'all don't have standards and y'all want to go fuck everybody, be my guest. You're in your hoe era. We love to see it. That used to be me. Right now, I'm not in my hoe era. Right now, I have standards. Right now, I don't want to just be doing that with anybody. And it shouldn't offend anybody either way. Because it ain't your business what I do with my body. And it's not my business what you do with yours. Everybody can do whatever they want. Why is your dog looking at us like that? It's like he's reading the chat. That's so true. He's like literally over my shoulder, like, My mom said that. That's right. Okay, you guys, divine nature. Can you please, you know what? We just talked about this stuff, so let's see what divine nature gives us. If it gives us anything about what we're talking about. That would be interesting because they have been giving us. I'll be going on a subject, and I love you. Are you a Libra or is axis opposite Aries, the cardinal? And people do think that. No, I'm a Taurus, May 20th. Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, Taurus Venus, Gemini Mars, Gemini Mercury, Pisces Moon. You know your worth. Exactly. And I always did know my worth, but because I never understood why I kept getting in toxic relationships. I was so confused because my parents are married, were religious, grew up in like what seemingly a great household. And so I was so confused. I was like, why do I keep getting it with these men who treat me so bad? And it wasn't until I started learning in 2016 what a narcissist was. I realized I was in a narcissistic abusive relationship. Then I realized I didn't realize my mom was a narcissist until like 2020 though. So 2016, I realized my ex was a narcissist, and so that helped me spot the narcissist out right away. And then, but then in like 2020, 2019, 2020, I realized, well, I think my mom's a narcissist because like then the pieces started coming together. And then I got into Akashic Records, and I was like, my Akashic Record read, and I was like, why did I end up in these toxic relationships? And my guides were like, well, that's what you grew up in. You grew up to learn that was love, and so you just accepted that as love when you met people because it's the only way you knew that love was expressed. It was, I'm doing this because I love you. Whatever it was, well, at the end of the day, no one's going to love you how I'm going to love you. No one's going to love you as much as I love you. So this is the most love you're going to get. That's when parents tell you like, well, I do this because I love you and I care about you and no one's going to love you the way I love you, but then they're the ones like hurting you. You're like, I'm confused. So then you expect that stuff. You late May Taurus governs mother nature, child birth, womanhood, philosophy, money, luxury, materials. Yes, and it's what is it? Queen Isis from Egypt. Yeah, that energy. Okay, divine nature. Can we get a card, please, y'all? Because I've been thank you. And it jumped out. Let's see what it gave us. Because I've been shuffling this deck for a minute. Okay, engage your invisibles. I've never pulled this card. I'm excited to read it. Engage your invisibles and look at the artwork on that. It looks like, what is that, a unicorn mixed with like a mermaid? We got a unicorn right here. I just showed you guys a unicorn. Look at that card. When you know your worth, you also become harder to manipulate. Exactly. It makes sense because Mercury is identity and its neighbor sign is Gemini's communication. Yes. And what is it? Mercury or Mars? That's communication because I'm Gemini in that. So that helps. But oh my gosh, let's see what this means. I've never pulled this card before on this deck. I'm excited. 19. Yeah, when you know your worth, it becomes harder to manipulate, and the narcissist and the abusers will hate you. Good. I hope they do hate me. I hope they talk shit about me to everybody they know and everybody who believes them because I don't need any of them in my reality. I don't need anybody who's going to believe the abuser and side with the abuser and believe the liar and the manipulator. Good. Keep them. Stay with them over there. Don't get mad at me that I then don't want to associate with you because my word means nothing to you. You will rather believe theirs. Believe them. Goodbye. I don't give a fuck. And then yeah, they get so mad. Oh, what do you mean? And I don't care. It's my own family. It's my own family. I told my grandma I'll cut you off if you're gonna act like this. I cut everybody else off. I don't give a fuck. I love my grandma. She's like, I just know how much your mom wants to talk to you. Okay, and she did this to herself. Okay, she had 36 years to try to work this out, and I told her so many times she don't care. And so I don't feel bad that somebody else wants to see us talk. Like, I'm the one who has to deal with the trauma. I'm the one who has to deal with the baggage. I'm the one who has to deal with the emotional regulation. And I'm not going to do something just because it'll make your little heart happy just to see it. So that you want me to be fake, you want me to pretend, you want me to lie, you want me to put all my feelings aside because it'll make you guys happy for me to go through trauma. That's what everyone is saying. When they say, I just wish you would do this because it would make me happy. I don't care. It doesn't make me happy. And if it doesn't make me happy, I'm not going to do it. And I don't care if you go to your deathbed and you didn't talk to me, that sounds like a personal problem because you had the opportunity and you chose not to. You chose not to change. Because it seems like the people who have chosen to stay in that timeline, in the 3D matrixy timeline, and in their conditioning and in their brainwashing, it seems like they think the only two options are ending their life, because my mom has said it too, like, well, I guess I should just end my life because I'm the worst mother ever. Okay, I mean, if that's, you think that's the only solution, you think I'm going to feel guilty about that, why are you going there, you fucking weirdo? That's emotionally manipulative and immature. That's a weird thing to say, you fucking weirdo. That's a weird thing to say. Who says, well, I guess I'm just the worst mom ever, I'm going to go end my life? Okay, and boyfriends who do that shit, girlfriends who do that shit, friends who do that shit, anybody who do that shit to you, cut them off. Cut them off. I hate when people use that shit to manipulate other people. I have had a friend who's like, well, I think I'm just going to end my life. Oh, damn. Okay, well, I'm sad to see you go. I'm not going to push you towards any which way, but I'm not taking responsibility for your mental thoughts and your mental health. It is not my burden to carry. So I will not feel guilty if, because you have shit that you don't want to figure out, you want to go end your life. That is not on me, and I will not feel bad about that. I will not put that on me. I will feel bad that you felt that was the only resort. There are so many other options, and that's what you decided to do. That's between you and your soul. And I'm no one here to come here and tell you what to do each way. Your soul decided what you wanted to do before you even came here. And there are about 5 exit points that our higher self will talk to, like our soul and our higher self will communicate and be like, I'm ready to end it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to end it. And your higher self will be like, no, 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 no. I think you can stick it out a little longer. And something will happen that you can't end it and you stay a little longer. But the moment that someone exits out of here, they chose that. Their higher self knew it was going to happen. Their guides knew that it was going to happen. They were all in agreement. Okay, it is time. It is time for them to pass on. They chose that. The soul doesn't die. It is just the body that dies. The soul never dies. We are eternal. We will always continue to go into another dimension. Literally, people who have, I don't even know how to explain it, but people who have who had experienced near death experiences and thought they were dead and did die have spoken about how they didn't feel the pain during the car accident. They didn't feel the pain while they were drowning. They didn't feel the pain while they were on fire. They didn't feel the pain because your body knows, your soul knows, this is the time I'm exiting, and it'll shoot yourself out of your body. It'll shoot yourself out of your body. So while someone else is watching you burn in that car, fire in the house, die in that car accident, they're watching you. That's trauma for them. But your soul's been gone. Your body is just there, but the soul isn't there. And people who have had near death experiences have said it. I didn't feel any of the pain. I didn't feel any of it. I was in another dimension. I was talking to my guides. I was talking to my grandma. I was talking to this person. I was talking to that person. I didn't want to leave. Everyone that has had a near death experience has said, I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave. Now, there are people who say, I got there and I said, oh no, I'm not ready yet. I want to go back. And that happened to my dad. My dad's like, I'm not ready yet. I want to go back. He got sent back. But there are people who are like, I loved it and I didn't want to leave. And their guides had to tell them, well, I don't think it's time yet. Let's talk about it. And then they decide to come back because they know they have more journey to continue. Oh my God. I do not fear death. I think that death is only the beginning. I think death lets us know what's out there. But I don't think exiting out of this lifetime is really going to help you, because you've gotten so far and you've learned so much that exiting now would only be backtracking. You would then have to go into the spiritual realm. You have to talk to your guides. You have to review your life. You have to figure out, why did you do it? Okay, well, you had contracts that you were supposed to fill and you didn't. You chose to leave early, so you are going to have to go back and you are going to have to finish it out, because it's for your soul's evolution. So think of it that way. Think of it's like quitting school, and no matter what, you're going to have to do it again. And do you want to just continue through college and get your master's and your bachelor's and whatever doctorate, or do you want to go back to kindergarten? It's like Billy Madison. You know what I'm saying? Look at it that way and you will be like, okay, I think I can make it through this life. I think I can make it through this lifetime. And if you think about it, like, we have so much, it does seem like it's a lot to carry right now, like everything's really heavy, but honestly, we have so much at our disposal that is so beneficial for us at this time with technology. This is why I say AI is so beneficial in this shift of awareness and consciousness, because having the technology that we do these days, it breaks us out of the matrix. Using the internet is breaking us out of the matrix. If TikTok were to get banned, we will figure it out. We will figure out where to find each other again. There will be another app. Vine got taken down, and people are still Vine people are still going strong. They do YouTube, they'll do Instagram, they'll do Facebook. We'll find each other again, you guys. This isn't the end of it. They're just doing it to scare people, and they're doing it for greed and money. But no matter what, in the end, we're going to find each other again. This is something that cannot be stopped. The awakening, the shift cannot be stopped. We have too much power in our hands. My palms have been hot since before I even started this live, which means I am working a lot of magic with my hands right now. Your hands are portals. Oh yeah, I'd be shocked if someone wasn't creating an alternative. I heard that there's one called like Lemonade or something like that. I don't know. I heard something like that. I know there's always different apps that are being developed. I wanted to develop my own app, but I'm not rich. But I would love to have a place where we can all meet, you know? But yeah, like we have so much. We can break out of the matrix by knowing we don't have to go to college, literally go to YouTube University. I mean, we learn more from each other than we do with the school system that set us up to fail, and we have to just accept that. We have to accept the fact that these apps are for our advantage, and we have to take advantage of it instead of complaining, oh my god, they're going to ban TikTok, which they've been saying since the beginning of 2020. Literally, they've been saying it since it blew up. Instead of worrying about that, let's just keep creating more useful content and keep absorbing as much information as we possibly can until the day it is gone, if that happens. And if it happens, it was meant to happen. Maybe there's just more negativity on the site than there is positivity. That is our fault. We have the power to shift the paradigm. We have the power to create these realities. And if we don't want TikTok to get banned, we can manifest it not getting banned, just like we've done since 2020. They've been trying to do this for 2020, and we just keep fighting back. So we just have to just keep fighting back. It'll be okay. Have you seen the movie Accepted? Changed my whole perspective about college and learning. No, no. Who's in it? Okay, you guys, I never read what the card meant. Engage your invisibles. What does that mean? I see you more on Instagram than TikTok. Well, that's good. I don't have that TikTok on my what? I don't have that on my TikTok. Mine is 5D all the way. Yes. I feel like we need to fight for TikTok. We can fight energetically. We don't have to fight in any other way. You literally just set the intention out there, manifest it, and if it doesn't happen, there's always going to be something better because we are moving towards our highest timeline no matter what. Justin Long, Jonah Hill, and Blake Lively. Actually, I don't think I've seen it. Invisible Spirit Guides. It's like a funny movie, but oh my god, so good. Okay, let's read the card. Engage your invisibles. This is the card. Whether you believe in mythic creatures, guardian angels, or spirit guides. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Guardian angels or spirit guides. Um, you do have forces moving on your behalf that are guarding and guiding your journey. If you are aware of them, now is the time to contact them, inquire, investigate, ask for their help. If you don't yet know who they are, suspend your disbelief. Call and conjure them in the quiet spaces. Compel them to come to your aid by confessing your belief in them. Yes, you have to ask your guides for help. Your guides, your angels, they're all there. They will not intervene unless you ask. You have to call them in or they're not going to come in. Unseen forces thrive on belief and expand in your presence, whether in relaxation, prayer, meditation, dream work, or active imagination, and might invite them to engage with you. Ask for the support and assistance you need. You guys, this is so crazy because I literally was just talking about your guides. If you choose to exit out of here, your guides are going to meet you. You're always communicating with your guides. And now the card that I pulled, I said, I've never pulled this card before. And I bet you it's going to have to do with what we talked about because they keep talking about the same thing we talked about. Look at that. I'm a total South Harmon Institute Technology sandwich. Linked to this tarot. I don't have a link to it. I wonder if they're on Amazon. I do have an Amazon storefront linked, but there's no tarot on there. But if you guys want to check out any of the items on my Amazon storefront, feel free. Ask for a sign which might let you know who they are. Yeah, for sure. You'll start seeing the signs. This one, what I pulled from Divine Nature Oracle deck. Divine Nature Oracle deck. Okay, so next, you guys, we've been on live for almost an hour and a half, and I showed you guys my vision board, so that's why. So what did we already pull from? We pulled from Dragon deck. Okay, so next we're pulling from Tree Keeper's Oracle. Tree Keeper's Oracle. You guys hear the sirens all the time. They are so loud. They're so loud. Okay, Tree Keeper's Oracle. They've been contacting me all week. My angel numbers, my dad's birthday, and his name. Yes. So many angel numbers have been in our freaking faces non-stop. Okay, guys. Let's pull one from Tree Keeper's Oracle. Let's see what it says. Okay, we've got our first two there. I've been keeping them out so that we can keep track of it. Okay. Ooh, so loud, y'all. So loud. I feel like I have to live somewhere. Like close enough to the city, but like somewhere quieter. It's just too noisy. I don't like all the traffic. I don't like all the car sounds. There's too much. I mean, I know New York is even worse. But there's something about New York where you're like, oh, I kind of miss it if you don't have it. But here you're just like, God, it's like I guess I live near a hospital or something. I don't know. There's always freaking sirens. Finally, you're live. It's been a minute. I went live yesterday and I had so much fun. I was pulling cards for the collective. I am going to have to pee in a minute, you guys. I have been drinking some water. I was pulling cards for the collective and I just had so much fun. I was like, oh my God, I want to pull cards again. So let's see. Could you explain angel numbers? Because I've been seeing them a lot. Angel numbers are signs from your angels telling you they're there, they're with you, and whatever angel number you see, look up the meaning. You'll notice it kind of feels like all the meanings are the same, and it's because it's really just confirmation from your angels. We're here. I know you're trying to find a different meaning, but the point is we're here, and whatever you're going through, you're not alone. And also pay attention to what you're thinking about all the time. I mean, at the time that you see an angel number and what you're talking about, what you're doing, it's always signs too. Sometimes I'll be like talking to someone and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I want to do a video about this thing. And then I'll see an angel number. Okay, confirmation. I should do a video about that. Or, oh yeah, I really you're just talking about something. Oh, I don't know if I'm making the right decision with like not being friends with this person. And then you see angel numbers all the time. You're like, okay, I think the angels are telling me like, yeah, you're making the right decision, So that's pretty much what angel numbers are. But I have been seeing 33 like crazy. The number 3, and my birth chart is full of 3s. I got my birth chart read. And she was like, I have never seen. Okay, you guys, I don't know if I should pull this card. I was just shuffling and this card was turned the other way. Should I pull that one or should I keep shuffling? It didn't jump out, but it's turned the wrong way. All the other cards are turned that way. Should I pull it? 1330 likes. I don't know what that means, but yay, I should pull it. Okay, guess what the card says? Keeper of beginnings. I love it. Keeper of beginnings. Okay, let's see what it says, because I was sitting here talking about birth charts and number 33, and here's the thing, you guys. 33 is the age that most people go into Christ consciousness. If you feel like you're still figuring stuff out, it is okay. Let me tell you what, I think the reason that they pushed marriage and kids on us so early on in our 20s is they didn't want us to make it to 33 single and become aware of what a scam everything is in this world that we're living in. At 33 years old is when Jesus died on the cross, right? I whether the story is true or not, he was 33. And yes, that is a Rugrat behind me that still pickles. And that is, oh no, I hit Mini Oliver. I hit Oliver Jr. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let's fix them. We got Spaceman. Spaceman's been full. You guys, I look huge. I'm not really this big. This is just a really bad angle. And if I was, what about it? I like to eat. So what? Too. Okay. So anyways, and I'm Puerto Rican. Okay, chill, Spaceman and Oliver. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that up. But I've got Mini Oliver and my unicorn and my Spaceman. And here's Dill Pickles. And here's the Pickles. So cute. And here's Oliver. This is the real Oliver, but not the real one because he died. I love to eat too. Little Ollie's so cute. Okay, what was I saying, you guys? I got distracted with the Rugrats question. Okay, anyways, keep our beginnings. Oh, I was saying my birth chart is full of threes. 33 is the age that we consciously go naturally into Christ consciousness, and people just start having like a little awakening. And so very interesting because I've been seeing a lot of 33s around. And 3 is all over my birth chart. Okay, keep our beginnings. You guys, 36 again, my age. My age, literally. I live in a distraction. No, I live in a reality. My reality sounds like I'm distracting you. Okay, keep her beginning. Let's read it. 36 again. It's the second 36 card that I pulled. Okay. Okay, keep her beginnings. Oh, and there's butterflies on it. I literally was seeing butterflies today. Okay, this is the awakening of a new beginning. Now that old forms have passed on, the tree keepers were always friends of the butterfly and treasured her as a sign of new life. Right now, it's time to let your new wings guide you, which means you must be willing to fall and fly as a fledgling beginner. Commit, dare, begin the journey that's calling to you right now. As Goethe said, the moment one, hold on, pause for sound. I feel like I'm on a set. I'm a Truman Show, and they be sending the noises all the time. Okay. As Goethe said, the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. The angel numbers, whatever you can do or dream, you can begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Unleash the power of new beginnings and fly. This is so true. This is what we were just talking about, you guys. I am telling you, they are so on point. They're so cute, you guys. If you guys really start paying attention, like just start asking for signs and start using the tools to your advantage. Get an oracle deck. Do go on YouTube and do like meditations. They're so much fun. Meditations don't seem fun, but if you realize that through meditation and you just focus on the thoughts, okay, I know that meditation says, okay, sorry, I have so many thoughts right now. I know that meditation says, oh, you guys want to clear your thoughts. You don't want to be distracted. Let me tell you something. Meditation is the best way to get ideas, to be creative, to channel, to tap into your psychic powers. I mean, you can learn how to astral project through meditation. You can do so much through meditation. If you start meditating every day, you can rewire your brain with the positive affirmation ones. But if you want to do just some frequency stuff and you want to just meditate on it, dude, it will just help you tap in. Sound again. It will help you just tap into so many ideas. Especially if you're in a limbo, like what you should do for any decision that you need to make, business wise or relationship wise or whatever it is that you're thinking. I'm telling you, meditate. The answers will come to you. You know what the problem is? The problem is that we're too distracted. There's too many distractions. There's too like you making me smile said that I live in a distraction. There's too many distractions going on that keep us from the silence. We don't like to sit in silence. It's uncomfortable to sit in silence, but we need to sit in silence and let the thoughts flow. pay attention to the thoughts that flow and make notes of what comes to you. What comes to you is coming to you from your subconscious, and it means that it needs to be in your conscious mind, and you need to let it out. Whatever it is that's coming through, there's a reason that it's coming through. And I come up with so many ideas while I meditate, and this is why I always have new content. I don't stop creating content because I am always tapping in and checking in with my higher self, with my guides, with my galactic family. I am always getting hints and messages from the universe, and they're always giving me so many ideas. They're always leading me in the right way. Whenever I think, oh no, I'm a writer's block, essentially, oh no, what am I going to create content about? Sometimes they won't give me any ideas because they're like, you need a break, you need to stop, you need to stop creating, you need a break, because I'm always feeling like I'm not doing enough. I'm always feeling like I should be creating more, that I should be pumping out more content. But you guys, everybody's got their own shit going on. Everybody has lives, and everybody likes to watch multiple creators, and I'm not the only person they watch. But because this is my job, for me, I feel like I got to show up every day. I show up every day, multiple times a day. I eat, breathe, and sleep my content because I love doing it, because it's just so much fun. And if you want to become a creator full time, you have to do it for the love of it. Don't do it for the money, because I don't make money, bitch. I just started, man. I quit my job with savings. People ask me how I did it. I was a server for 17 years. I'm not married. I don't have kids. Okay. I don't have a car payment, and I don't live beyond my means. I dye my own hair. I cut my own hair. I don't do my nails. The only money I spend is on bills and going out to eat. And on occasion, I like to go out and have a good time. But I wear the same clothes for like 10 years. I don't give a fuck, because I like being comfortable, and I like the clothes I wear. I get mad when I gain weight and I outgrow it, but I'm still trying to use shit that I used in high school. I'm going to be 37. I was Ma'am, that was 20 years ago. It's okay you're not fitting into something you were fitting into when you were 16. But in my head, time stopped, and I should still be able to fit into the clothes I fit into when I was 16. No, ma'am. You have gained weight and you have grown. You have the body of an adult. You're going to be 37. This is what I have to tell myself. You're going to be 37. You are Puerto Rican. You're a woman. It's okay. You have curves. It's okay. I know you're brainwashed to think that you should be a size 0. Do you want to know what my friend said the other day? A white male. He said, oh, isn't the average size of a woman 3 to 5? 3 to 5. I said, maybe in a white world, not in a Puerto Rican world. No, no, no. And let me tell you what, Miss Marilyn Monroe was a size 10. I've heard from a size 8 to 12, but the sizes have changed so much. Who even knows? But we live in this society where, like, it is so diet culture focused, and it causes us to have eating disorders. It's not healthy. It is not healthy. And so we're deprogramming from all that shit. Where's reprogramming? Okay, you guys, I have got to pee. Can you pull a card? I sent you my drink. Well, I'm still pulling for the collective. I have 2 more decks that I have to pull from. I'm going to go pee real quick. Hold on, you guys. BRB. Little stuff over here. Dill pickles. Oh, you guys, look. I have my book. My book. Ugh. Now I know it says children's, but I think we are all just children in adults' bodies, okay? Encyclopedia of Unexplained Mysteries. You guys think I should make some videos about what's in here? How fun would that be? This is essentially what I was going to be doing on TMZ. If you guys haven't heard the story about TMZ, it is up on my YouTube. But that's pretty much what the show is going to be about. So I could just do it on my YouTube and steal their audience. Okay, so let's see. I worked at Express in the mall when they changed the vanity pricing. It was so icky. 2004. They got rid of the highest number sizing and added 00. Then told us to act like, oh my god, oh my god, lost weight. It was bad working there. I just made a video today about. Actually, I want to ask you guys while I pull the next card. I have a video coming about this, but you guys can be the first ones to answer me on my video. What I said. Okay. So hold on before we start the next discussion. This is the deck I'm going to be pulling from. It's the Mystic Martian Oracle, which one of my followers sent to me. Mystic Martian Oracle. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card. Now, this is going to be an intuitive reading because the first 3 decks, they do have books that say, what the card is. This does not come with a book, so I always have to intuitively read this one, but I love it. Yesterday when we did it, why did I pull the Draconian card, you guys? I pulled the Draconian as in reptilian head lineage card. That's the card that came out for the TikTok collective, and it was like talking about cults and ethics and stuff, and I was like, yeah, very TikTok-y for sure. So let's see what card we pull today with it. But what I wanted to ask you guys is, you need to watch it. Well, I do have the whole live up on my YouTube, but it was very interesting, the difference in the collective reading for Instagram than the collective reading for TikTok. The cards that I was pulling for TikToks were all about the Matrix. It was like break out of the Matrix, hold your ground, stand strong. And then I pulled the Draconian card and I was like, oh my God, this is so on point for TikTok. And then Instagram, it was like super chill. It was like super chill. Oh, already got a card. Oh, you guys are not going to believe the card that just fell. This is not a joke. It just fell on the floor. This is insane. The Galactic Federation, number 22. After I just said the angel number I have been seeing nonstop last night and today is number 22. 22, the Galactic Federation. This is the card. And I didn't even get to start my discussion with you guys to tell you guys what I wanted to ask. What are the chances that I'm going to pull the Galactic Federation card? I just posted about the Galactic Federation this morning on my Instagram story. Another girl, her name is Tina Torres. She has my last name. My last name is Torres. Tina Torres. She says she's an ambassador for the Galactic Federation. Never heard of her in my life. She popped out of nowhere, but okay, girl, we love to see it. Galactic Federation. And so I reposted her. I said, okay, we love to see that. Why did I just pull the Galactic Federation card? Let's see what it says. And 22. Yesterday, I was able to do some networking at a restaurant I went to. And I said, how long have you owned the restaurant? He said, 22 years. I was like, cha-ching. 22 years in my head already, starting a little partnership with them. All I have been seeing is 22, 22, 22. And now I pull the Galactic Federation card 22. And you know what? I'm glad that I'm live and I'm recording this for evidence and proof that I'm not making this shit up, you guys. This is so much fun. I feel like I should be doing this more often. Oh, and a crow right in front of my window. I see you. The crows love me. Okay, let's see. It says collaboration. I just talked about collaborating. Oh my God, you guys. See, anybody who thinks this stuff isn't real, I just don't know how you just don't see the connections. You see this happening in real time. This is so real. Meetings. I have been having meetings. I have a meeting. I have a video coming up that I can possibly travel with. I can possibly partner with. I pulled it at 522. Oh my gosh. I can possibly partner with a travel company and travel with my followers. That would be so amazing. If you guys are interested, the link is in my bio. Fill out the survey. I need at least 100 qualified answers of people who would be interested. You have to be over 18 and have a budget of at least $2,000 to be able to travel with me. I would like to go to Costa Rica. We need at least 8 people to go on the trip. Flight is not included, but hotel excursions and food is included. You just need extra spending money and the flight. And I would personally like to go to Costa Rica, but right now we're just surveying my audience and seeing who wants to go on this trip and where would you want to go. So if you guys are interested, fill out the link in my bio. It's right in my link tree. It says take a trip with me. I'm thinking of planning it out probably like a year out in advance so that everybody has time to collect money and time off. So that would be so much fun. Okay, Natalie, thanks for hanging out. Okay, so then it says community, building a community. I'm going to be traveling with my community, you guys. We are going to meet the Galactic Federation. We're going to meet in real life. There's no freaking way that I just pulled the Galactic Federation card number 22 right now. I cannot believe it. I am literally in shock. In shock. I can't stop showing it to you guys because I'm in shock. Wow, that was amazing. Okay, you guys, we have one more deck to pull. We've been on live for almost 2 hours, so I'll get off at hopefully at the 2-hour mark. We'll see. Unless you guys want to send me some gifts. Send me gifts and then I'll stay. Or subscribe to me. I don't know. Can I get subscribers? I don't know how that works. Okay, the final deck. She's always going to be the grand finale. Okay, Miss Britney Spears. Miss Britney Spears is always going to be the final deck I'm going to pull because she always ties everything together. Hey, Jinx. She always ties everything together. We're going to pull from the Britney deck and let's see what she gives us. Let's go over the cards we have already pulled, you guys. We pulled the Giver. The Giver, remember, it is time to, you filled your cup. You got to fill your cup. You got to receive. You got to give to receive. Okay. So what are you going to give? Remember to fill your cup first. Fill your cup first so that you can give to the world. Then engage your invisibles, your spirit guides. We were talking about the spirit guides. I said, call on your guides from the Galactic Federation. And then we pulled the Galactic Federation card. Not a coincidence. Tap into your angels and your guides. Call on them. Okay. And then we had the Keeper of Beginnings. Remember new beginnings. You are like a butterfly. We had to go through the tunnel, through the vortex of 2020. Look, 44 people on angel number. Through the vortex of 2020 to get to where we are now. We had to go through the last 4 years to get us here, to get us to this timeline where we are all finding each other. And then we've got the Galactic Federation card. Very on brand and on point with this reading. So now we're going to pull a Britney card. Let's see what the Queen has to say. She's always with me. She is always with me. I love her so much. She's always talking to me. If you guys aren't following her on Instagram, I know everybody thinks she's crazy, but no, she's a troll and she's trolling everybody because she's like, they didn't give a fuck about me before when I was 16 showing off my body. Nobody could protect me. Nobody said, no, we shouldn't be doing this. A 16-year-old should not be dressed this way. A 16-year-old should not be doing this right now. But no, what did they do? They sexualized her at 16 years old. Of course, I joined right before pulling Miss Britney Spears. And now they sexualized her. And now she's like, oh, and now I'm making you uncomfortable. Now I'm making you uncomfortable. But y'all weren't uncomfortable when I was underage and half naked on stage. No one gave a fuck about that. Everybody loved that. Everybody loved that. But now that she wants to be more clothed than she was at 16 years old on stage in front of millions of people. Now that she has more clothes on her Instagram and she's out here doing a little dance for y'all, now people don't like it. Oh, Britney's crazy. Why? Because her hair isn't done, because her eyeliner looks a little smeared, because she's dancing around looking, oh, she's not dancing how she used to. Really? Go watch her stuff. She used to spin around in circles. It's always been her thing. She did it on SNL. She did it on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. She's always been just spinning around the little, I swear to God, if I pulled the ballerina or the Spinderella card, I don't know if she has one in here, but that would be really interesting. But Britney has always just been a performer, and they over-sexualized her at a very young age, and nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck about it. And now they want to call her crazy. I personally liked when she would be bare because I love to see her own self. She loves aliens. She has had alien experiences. She's talked about it in her book. She has a song called Alien. She wanted to release it as a single, and her people wouldn't let her. She's talked about she talked about it with Kevin for the experiences she had. Kevin could not understand it because she talked about the multiverse Kevin said, I don't know what you're talking about, because Kevin said, I'm just here for a paycheck. They just hired me because you got married to Jason Alexander on a whim, and they hired me to be your handler. That's what happened with Kevin Federline, and that's why this motherfucker been living off her money forever. And that motherfucker he was just such a damn waste of time and space. I tell you that, like, poor Britney. And if you watch the Kevin Federline and Britney Spears special, she asked him, are you hired? Did somebody hire you? She knew that this was going on. You guys, at the time, you guys have to rewatch stuff. Oh, let's see what she gave us. You guys have to rewatch stuff and see what people say. They tell you everything in what they're saying. They know what's going on. Hold on. The card went under the couch. Oh, man, it's on the other side. Okay, you guys, I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to pull it with you guys. Let's see what she gave us on Chaotic. Yeah. She has grabbed the reins on it and just rolled around at the beach and naked as Jaybird. Yeah. Okay, let's see. She gave it. I knew she was going to give us this one, because I said if she gives us something like, if she gives us like the ballerina or Spinderella, I was thinking of this show, The Ringleader. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. Yeah. Exactly what I was just talking about. All eyes on me. Literally, I always say there are two types of people in the world: the ones who entertain and the ones who observe. Britney's an entertainer. I was just saying, she has always been an entertainer. And then there's the people who are going to be observing. She is the ringleader. The ringleader. She's a ringleader. Okay, Miss Britney Spears could do no wrong, and they will still come after her. So she don't give a fuck anymore. So she's like, you know what? I did everything everybody asked me to, and it still wasn't enough for you motherfuckers. Now I'm not doing shit for y'all. I'm not doing shit, and I'm gonna offend you while I'm at it. The ringleader. She's an observer too. That's how she's still the ringleader. Exactly. Okay, let's see what the ringleader says. Let's see. Britney stepped triumphantly back into the spotlight in 2008. We can talk about that. With the release of her sixth album, Circus, playing the role of the ringmaster and confidently running the show. The Circus era was all about reclaiming her rightful place as the princess of pop. Its massive success, including a global world tour, is an important lesson in finding your strength after a setback. All eyes on you. Remember, you're the ringleader. You call the shots. Wow. Perfect card. Perfect for what we're talking about. And what I wanted to say was, for 2008, she shaved her head in 2007. She shaved her head in 2007. They were dead. I believe she died in the car accident in 2001. I believe she died in the car accident in 2001 with Justin Timberlake, when he was put into a coma and she was pronounced dead, and then all of a sudden she was alive. I think that she died in that car accident. I'm talking about Britney Spears. And that's what I think. She's been cloned since then, but specifically since 2007, she ain't been around because she shaved her head. They told her, you do one more thing. She came out of rehab, which wasn't a rehab, it was MK Ultra Center. But she shaved her head. She shaved her head because she said, I don't want people touching my hair anymore. And it wasn't that she didn't want people touching her hair for her hairstylist. It was she was tired of getting MK Ultra. They were doing so much shit to her, this poor girl. They were injecting her with shit. They were injecting her. She's said it on her Instagram. She thought she was going to go get injections because her hair wasn't growing. Clones cannot get their hair to grow the way they're supposed to. And Britney is a prime example of that. When Britney shaved her head, I thought, Britney is, first of all, look at this. I didn't even realize it. I put the deck down and look what the card was on there. The Space Princess. The Space Princess. Huh. She's communicating with us. When Britney shaved her head, I was like, okay, homegirl gonna have a nice, full, beautiful growth back, because that's what happens when you shave your head. The years went on by, the years passed, and her head was still looking a hot mess. That hair was dirty. She had those tracks coming out that didn't make sense. And I was like, what's happening with Britney Spears? Once I saw that, I said, I don't think there's something's wrong with this picture. And I kind of just stayed away from Britney since then because I thought they're doing something to her. This is not the Britney I know and love. And they're fucking with this girl. And so I always knew there was something going on with her. And let me tell you what, there was one time where I'm pretty sure I was on YouTube. And this is why I think that we live in a Mandela effect or a matrix, because there was one time on YouTube when I specifically remember watching a Britney show. I specifically remember watching something on YouTube that said, like, oh, Britney has talked about how she's being controlled, how she's being MK Ultra, like they're doing all this stuff to her. I specifically remember the YouTube video having a picture of a forest and having a blue butterfly on it. And this video is just gone into the abyss. And when I would tell people about this video throughout the years, look, I have a headache because I'm talking about this stuff. When I would tell people about this video throughout the years, they all say I'm crazy that this video didn't exist. But I know it existed. I know it existed. And now, and I even talked about it at the beginning of 2020, people still were calling me crazy on here. And then the whole Free Britney movement happened. And I'm like, I've been telling y'all, this girl has been locked up. And then all this stuff came out. Yeah, she's the original. She's unforgettable. She wants you to know she's been cloned. That was in 2004. She released that song in 2004, Mona Lisa. I talked about it in my video the other day. It didn't get any views, my Mona Lisa video. But I think it's because I let the beginning part play out too much. And it was a little obnoxious, the Mona Lisa AI thing. But then I go into talking about Britney Spears. And I'm like, I should cut out that part and just do the Britney Spears thing and post the Britney Spears thing, because people should know, if they don't know, that Britney came out with a song in 2004 called Mona Lisa where she told everybody she's been cloned. And she's been talking about it since then and nobody paid attention to it. So she's been telling us. So you guys, these are the cards that we pulled today. So we pulled the giver, the giver, the giver. Remember, you must give to receive, but make sure you fill your cup up so that you have a lot to give to the collective. Because remember, you guys, we're shifting away from the individualistic mindset and moving into the community mindset. We're all going to be collaborating, working together as one, because we all are one. We are all one, and we have to work together. So you got to fill your cup so you can give to the collective. Then we've got the engage your invisibles, which is communicate with your guides, talk to your angels. We were talking about the angel numbers. Talk to your angels, talk to your spirit guides. They're all with you. You have to call them in or they cannot intervene. You have to give them the okay. You have to give them the green light. Give them the green light so that they can come through for you. Then we got the keeper of beginnings. Beginnings. If you feel like you're a caterpillar, don't worry. You will soon become a butterfly. But enjoy the process of being a caterpillar, because guess what? Once you become a butterfly, you will never be a caterpillar again. And that's a different experience. And we have to see life as experiences and in a long journey instead of a race. It's not a race to get to the finish line. And especially for women, women have been conditioned to think that the finish line is getting married and having kids or possibly a career. And none of those things are true. None of those things are true. You don't have to get married. Look at that. I just saw 555 on my screen. You don't have to get married. You don't have to have a kid. You don't have to figure out your career by a certain age to feel like you've accomplished life. Because guess what? Life just keeps going. It just keeps going, and there's not a finish line. And some people rush to that finish line and then they regret it. And I'm going to be 37 next month, and I am so eternally grateful that I never got married or had kids, because I'm exactly where I want to be in this moment in time. Looking back at my 20s, 20 years old, did I think I would be here now? Absolutely not. If I could talk to 20-year-old me and tell her, Alex, you're going to go through a lot of shit. You're going to go through a lot of shit. You're going to be in a lot of toxic relationships. You're going to deal with a lot of toxic men. You're going to have these issues with your family. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. But guess what? In 17 years, girl, thank God I couldn't talk to my future self. If I, at 37 years old, can talk to my 20-year-old self and tell her, girl, in 17 years, this is what you're going to be doing, I'm going to be like, I have to wait 17 years because at 20 years old, I was doing YouTube. I wanted to do YouTube. I wanted to be a YouTuber. I just wasn't staying consistent. I was trying to do makeup on there, and makeup is just not my thing. To be able to have like a channel. I mean, yeah, I'm a makeup artist, but it's not my passion. It's not something I want to do every single day. And I enjoyed it, and it was a job, but I was like, I don't know if this is the thing I want forever. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know. I used to sit on the toilet and cry and say, am I just going to be a server forever? No problem with being a server forever. I love serving, but it was taking a toll on my body. It's not fun to be on your feet for 13 hours without being able to go to the bathroom, without being able to eat, relying on $2 to $5 an hour, relying on just tips. You don't get benefits, you don't get insurance. Like, it's stressful. It is stressful being a server. You never know what kind of money you're going to make. You don't know. It's not consistent. And I was like, oh my God, this is hard. I don't know what I'm going to do. Where's my life going? Where's my life going? And even just 3 years ago, I wouldn't believe you if you would have told me I would have been here. 3 years ago, 2021, what was I doing? Serving. Yes, I had moved from Florida from Florida to San Diego in 2020. And so I did make that change. I was starting my journey, but I was still serving. And if I hadn't gone through this journey and taken the leap, and been like, I'm going to 100% focus on this. I have enough money saved up that I can afford to take this time off work and focus on my content and see how I can monetize off my content. And believe me, no, I have not like other creators have been monetizing. I wasn't making any money off TikTok. Instagram took away bonuses. I wasn't getting paid for that. They took away my subscriptions. I could have monetized off that. I mean, the only thing that got me by was sometimes people would buy my merch. Sometimes would people, join my close friends list, which is like a subscription. Sometimes I would do like affiliate links, and that would get me by a little bit. But I've been scraping to get by, but every month it pulls through. And just now I'm starting to see I'm making more money than I was before because I keep putting in the work and I keep pushing forward. And it's going to take longer when you're not scamming people, when you're not scamming people, when you're not lying to people, when you're not in it for a quick buck, when you're not trying to just make a quick buck. And a lot of people get stuck in niches with content because they want to make a quick buck because they know, well, this is what makes me money, so I'm going to stay in this niche. I have changed my content so many times because I refuse to settle for one thing when I feel like I could be doing more. And I was willing to sacrifice me making money to get the collective on one page. Being able to get my content out there to the masses, to as many people as I could for free, was more important to me than making money for myself, because I knew that I could speed up the timelines if my voice could be heard. And my voice can't be heard if I'm focusing on money. If I'm focusing on money and just trying to get people to buy things, and for me to be an influencer who's just pushing out Amazon products and who's just pushing out this and that, just doing whatever partnership comes my way for a quick buck, I wouldn't be heard and people wouldn't value my word like they can value it now. I knew that I had to play the long game and show people that my word was all I had. And if I betrayed my word, then nobody would ever trust me again. Your word is all you have. And if you go into something one way and then you switch up on people and you start getting in your ego, you start caring about the material things, you start caring about the status of shit, and you start caring more about yourself, you've now switched your mission from a service to others and to a service to self. And then that means that I'm probably going to have to come back and do this shit again because I decided to be selfish and I decided to put myself first. And it's not that I don't need to care about myself. Yes, I will also put myself first, but I know that I don't want the fame and fortune and whatever now just to have it now, just to brag about it, just to show it off, just to feel like I made it. In whose eyes? In whose eyes have I made it? In your eyes? I don't know, y'all. I don't give a fuck. For me, what was more important was finding people who understood what I was talking about and who also were on this mission and who also felt the same way. And it's been a very small group and it's gotten larger and larger through the years, thankfully. And here we are now. And because of my persistence and my resilience, here I am. And I feel like, okay, now I am being rewarded with getting things that I get things for free, or things are gifted to me. I'm manifesting them into my reality. I worked for where I am. I put in the work every single day, and now here I am, and I have manifested this life, and I'm going to keep manifesting it, because once you figure out 555 on my clock, once you figure out how to break through the illusion of the blockages that are stopping you from getting what you want, you will unlock your magic, and you will manifest anything you want into your reality. You can manifest anything. You just have to believe that you can. And when you say you can't, you're stopping yourself. You're the only person stopping yourself. Nobody is stopping it from happening. The universe wants you to have everything. The universe is endlessly abundant. The universe is conspiring in your favor. The universe is not here to conspire against you. The only one who's conspiring against you is them haters. Them haters in your own family. Them haters in your own friend group. Them hater who you're dating. Them haters who don't want you to succeed, because then that means that you might leave them. You might leave them if you realize your worth. You might leave them if you find, oh, they actually suck as a person. They don't want you to open your eyes to the fact that they suck. They don't want you to open your eyes to the fact that there's more out there. You don't have to stay in your small town. You don't have to stay in your shitty job. You don't have to stay in your lame, dysfunctional family if you don't want to. You don't have to stay in this relationship. You don't have to stay in this friendship. There's so many things you don't have to do. And everyone thinks they have to. Well, I have to because, okay, you have to because you're choosing. And it's hard, believe me, it is hard to hear that. You cannot tell me, oh, you're choosing to be treated this way. You're choosing for this to happen. How could you say that? What do you mean I'm choosing for these people to treat me like shit? I'm choosing for these people to put me down. I'm choosing that? Yeah, you're choosing that. I'm not making them do that. Why would you say that? You're choosing it by allowing it to happen because you stay in their presence. You give them the opportunity to disrespect you, and you let it continue happening, which means you're choosing to be disrespected. You're choosing for them to treat you this way because you're choosing not to leave. And I know a lot of people say it's not that easy to just leave, and there are certain situations where things are different and people have to find other resources to leave those situations, and those are delicate matters. And there is always help. There is always help to get out of whatever situation you're in. You are never stuck anywhere. You can literally find your way out if you really want to. You have to want to leave the toxicity to get out. And I'll tell you what, there were days where I would pray, God, please get me out of this situation. And God would be like, all right, girl, we're getting out. And I was like, no, I'm not ready yet. Let me go back into it. And I would go back into it because you're addicted to the cycle. I cycled for 10 years, finally free. Yup. You teach people how to treat you. I was addicted to the cycle. I was addicted to the cycle because when you the chemical releases that happen in your brain, the chemical releases that happen in your brain when you are in these toxic relationships is just like being on drugs. So you could not be on drugs ever in your life, but you will feel what it's like to be on a drug when you're hooked to an addictive person or to an addictive situation. Because you could also be like, I don't know, gambling and not be drinking or smoking or whatever, doing drugs, and you're addicted to that. But relationships become addictive. And you can become addicted to a person. And remember, it's an energy exchange, which is why I said at the beginning of this chat, at this live, that I don't be exchanging that energy with just anybody, because those people carry demons. And when I say demons, I mean trauma, not actual demons. Maybe they do. Maybe they're possessed. I don't know. But people are carrying demons. People are carrying trauma. People are carrying things from generations that they're holding on to, and they're not aware. And especially if you're a light being, if you're a light worker, if you're a star seed, you need to protect your energy because you are powerful. You are very, very powerful, and they will try to steal that from you. There are a lot of agents, matrix agents out here that are sent to stop you from your mission. People in your own family are essentially your handler. You know how famous people have handlers? Well, guess what? Your own family could be a handler. You have to look at those people and be like, are you my handler? Because remember, we all chose. I feel like I'm talking like Bashar right now. I'm like, remember, and maybe I am channeling a bit of Bashar right now because I do sometimes feel like he be coming through. Remember that Oh fuck, I lost my train of thought because I started talking about Bashar. 15 years, and that happens. 15 years with my ex, and now 4 years in August 8th being separated from him. Oh my god, August 8th, August 8th, August 8th, August 8th. What's that date? Well, I know April 8th was when my ex and I got together. Handlers, thank you. Handlers. Yes, I personally believe that in my family, my mother was my handler. And I think that, okay, here's the thing, you guys. So yesterday, okay, let's finish up. We pulled then we pulled the Galactic Federation card. Hello. Could we be any more on point? Number 22, and then the ringleader. Okay. The cards spoke. You don't fight with the cards. Who's Bashar? Bashar, if you look at Bashar, you'll find this guy channels Bashar. Bashar is a being from another dimension, and people can tap into Bashar. And it seems like every time Bashar comes through, he goes like this. He goes like this every time. And I hate this. I hate this because my geography teacher in 7th grade, Mr. Bentley, he used to talk like this all the time. And he was really slow. And he always used to wear FUBU shirts, jerseys. And he'd be like, okay, guys. And he had a lot of chains and a lot of gold rings and chains. And he looked like a pimp. He looked like a pimp in my 7th grade class. And he'd be like, all right, y'all, talk about this today. And I was like, I'm zoned out. I don't give a fuck about geography because I just felt like, I don't think this is right. But okay, whatever you say. I didn't pay attention. But he always used to do this. So I hate that. But I feel like sometimes the minute I start talking, like I start channeling, I start going like this. I'm like, Bashar's come through. Romeo's back. Hey, what's up? Yeah, there hasn't been very many people hanging out on YouTube, but I am streaming this on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. I'm streaming it on YouTube for anybody who wants to come and watch it later. They can. And then talk about my mom. Oh yeah, I think my mom is a handler because here's what I think. So yesterday I pulled, let me show you guys the card that I pulled for the TikTok collective out of the Martian mystical deck yesterday. Oh my god, hold on. I'm getting these cards out of here. The Mystic Martian Oracle. I was pulling cards yesterday, and this is the card that came through for the TikTok collective. And the reason I'm going to tell you this is because I want to tell you guys about my mom. Look at the card that came through for Instagram. This is the card that came through for Instagram from this deck, the Flower of Life. And it was on point because another deck we pulled, the follow the flower path, life path, flower path or something for Instagram. So the beautiful reading for Instagram. That's what I pulled for Instagram. Okay, let me show you what I pulled for. Let me show you what I pulled for TikTok yesterday. This card, Alpha Draconians. That's what I pulled for TikTok yesterday, you guys. The Alpha Draconians, the reptilians. And guess what it says? Corrupt, unethical, and cult. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. And so the reason I'm talking about this is because I believe I got a reading done, and I was talking about my lineage and my family and my parents. They are actually of bloodline. You are, if you're watching. They are. And makes sense. You know, we all have the DNA mixed in us. Okay, we have the reptilian brain in us. We have the reptilian DNA, and it is our job to break free from that. Okay, because guess what? They are corrupt. They are unethical. They form cults. And you know what? They have been destroying our planets. They destroyed. If you guys haven't watched my QHHT session, my past life regression, where I saw myself being killed by one of them. His hands around my neck choked me to death when I was living on a water planet. I was like Luca from Disney, the Disney movie, Luca. That was what I was. I was like some animal. I was like some fish type being, but I wasn't a mermaid, but I was like a fish thing. I had fins. Anyways, I lived in a cave under the water. I saw myself eating fish, like we just be eating, but we could walk on land and water. It was like Luca. It was literally Luca. Okay, so that was me. And these motherfuckers came to my planet. We were living so peacefully. We were not bothering anybody. We mind our own business like Avatar. Okay. And these motherfuckers came to my planet, and they were standing on two legs. So they look like gators, but standing on two legs, little stubby legs and arms, but they're very tall, like dinosaurs. They're very tall. And they were blowing, so I guess they were dragons because they were blowing fireballs in my planet. And even though my planet was mostly water, they still destroyed it, and they killed all of my people. They killed all of my family, and one of them, I was so tiny, and one of them choked me to death, and if you guys haven't seen it, the session is up on my YouTube, because I started crying. I was bawling because I felt this motherfucker choke me to death. And now here's the thing: under ayahuasca, I thought I was going to die choking. I I have always had issues with choking, and I don't know where it came from. I had an irrational fear of being suffocated to death, and I didn't know where it came from. I was born with my umbilical cord around my neck. I was born blue. I had no oxygen. They had to revive me. These motherfuckers have been trying to kill me since I was created. These motherfuckers been killing us since we were created. And you guys, this is why we're all here now. And there's some people who are from the Orions. They destroyed the Orions. They are going around all of these places, destroying. They've destroyed so many planets in the galaxy. That's why I said Earth will not be destroyed. This was their last chance, and they lost because the collective woke up. The collective woke up. And they are done for. They are donezo, like Kristen Cavallari says, donezo. Okay, I might be from Orion. Yeah, you might be. You should look it up. Look up the what qualities does an Orion starseed have, and see if you resonate with it. I have like everything in me. I have reptilian, Syrian, I've been Syrian, Pleiadian, I don't know. I've been all over the place. I've been all over the place. And that's why I think I'm doing this now. This is my mission because I've been doing it for so long. Um my mother was my handler, and right before she changed, she told me what my future would have, because she knew things about me and spoke against it. I'm telling you, our handlers be trying to keep us down. And so here's the thing. So my parents were this before this lifetime, and this is their first human life. Okay, this is their first human life because they knew that their journey, it had come to an end. Okay, this lineage of the Draconians, they have come to an end. That is why everything is being exposed in Hollywood. Oh my God, you guys, I never asked you the question I wanted to ask you. My question was, out of everything, and I have a video coming out about this, so you guys will be the first ones to answer. My question was, out of, with the whole downfall of Hollywood and everything that's going on and everyone being exposed, who is the one celebrity that really broke your heart when you found out how bad they were? For me personally, it was Ellen. I loved Ellen growing up. I used to come home from high school and watch her show. She would always put me in a good mood. And I was like, oh my God, the day that Ellen dies is just going to be the saddest day ever. I don't want Ellen to ever die. I'm going to be so sad. I could give two shits about this woman anymore. Okay. I didn't know. I thought she was so nice. She always said, be kind to one another. No. Ellen, so disappointed with Ellen. I really thought she was a great person, and she is the meanest person. I knew someone who worked on her show. Yeah, before everything came out, the person who worked on her show quit because after a year could not deal with it. So apparently, working for Ellen is crazy. And what's crazy is that I met Jeannie. If you guys watch Ellen, you know who Jeannie is. I met Jeannie and Ellen's like camera crew and production people on a flight from LA to Orlando. When I went to LA in 2012, I didn't get a chance to go to Ellen. I went to Dr. Phil, another horrible one. Dr. Phil, and I saw Two Broke Girls. I was there for a month in 2012, February 2012, and I was on my flight to Orlando, and Jeannie was on my flight and the production team, and I was able to talk to them, and I was so excited. They were so nice. But when I found out how Ellen was, and the theories and conspiracies that are going on about her, and all of the artwork that she had in her house during quarantine, I was like, whoa, that is insane. Ellen, Oprah, Tyler, Tom Hanks, Kevin Spacey. Oh, Kevin Spacey is the worst. Oh, Kevin Spacey is bad, bad, bad. Have you guys heard all of the deaths around Kevin Spacey? Kevin Spacey has a lot of deaths that he's like a hitman. He be sending people out. Kevin Spacey. Have you guys heard? If you guys look into it, you guys will see so many deaths around celebrity. Katy Perry has had mysterious deaths around her. Lady Gaga. If you guys look up deep dive Lady Gaga and Spaceman. That's a new one that they just. It's not a new one. They just redid it again. Jennifer Lopez. I used to love her. Oh my God, you did. I never liked Jennifer Lopez. It's devastating realizing your mom is no longer your mom. Lady Gaga. Yeah, Lady Gaga sacrificed a few people to get to where she is, and you guys should look up her history. You guys should look up Lady Gaga's history. There's a girl whose image she stole, and they were friends. And the theory is that she sacrificed her, and that girl died off a balcony, I think, or something like that. Was it that one or was it Spaceman? There's a couple deaths around Lady Gaga. It's very weird. But Lady Gaga, y'all know she's weird as fuck. Jake's godmother is Jamie Lee Curtis. Wait, who's Jake? That doesn't surprise me about Lady Gaga. Yeah. Lady Gaga. And you guys know, like most people who go into the industry, they have like an alias. They have like a fake name. Katy Perry's name is not really Katy Perry. Lady Gaga's not Lady Gaga. Everybody has like a fake name that's like not their government name. And it makes me wonder, like, are you supposed to come up with a fake name so that you feel like detached, like this is a character? And that way what I'm doing isn't really me. It's for this character that I'm creating so that I can have these roles and be this person in the media. I don't know. And I don't know if you guys have heard that supposedly they say that, you can't say Jesus. Like when you're in the industry, you can't think Jesus. That's why Kanye was like, we say Jesus up in here because they say you can't talk about Jesus, which is very interesting. Why can't you talk about Jesus? If Jesus was never real or y'all don't believe in it or whatever, why? Why can't you say Jesus? That's so the Fire Nation Avatar taking out. Yeah, it's exactly like Avatar. That's what it was like in my vision where I saw the reptilians come in to kill me and my family. So my parents, last lifetime that they had, they were like, okay, here's the thing. So my parents, I believe, are from the same lineage, the same soul family, but I am not a part of their soul family. My sister and I are part of the same soul cluster. Okay. So we have soul clusters on Earth and all over the galaxies and the cosmos, but not everyone who we're blood related to is part of our soul cluster. So you will have people who are part of your soul family who like people who are your friends with or your family who are part of your soul family, but they're not actually, like, your parents could not be a part of your soul family. So my parents, they were reptilian before, and they were like, okay, we're ready to end because they knew that the reptilian lineage was about to be donezo, right? Because this is their last time. And they didn't want to keep being a part of that. So they're like, okay, we're ready to shift over to the positive timeline. So we're going to go in as humans and change our conditioning. And so they came in, and this is their first human life. So my sister and I, we are way older souls than they have. My sister and I have done more than a couple human lives. And so my sister and I are part of the same soul cluster. And so we said, okay, we agreed with them. We're all going to go in together and we're going to help each other's soul evolution. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. You guys are going to play the parents. We're going to play the daughters. My sister and I were originally going to come in as twins, and we have been twins in the past. We were twins in a past lifetime. And we were going to come in as twins this time, but this time I came first, then she came. Although I do believe my sister's soul is older than mine, because she's definitely wise. But we came in and we said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play these roles. You guys will be the parents, we'll be the kids, and we will help our souls evolve. So when you look back on your trauma from what you've gone through, remember you planned this. It's very hard to hear. I know it's hard. Oh no, but that's just your ego. Okay. We planned our trauma because we knew it would help our soul advance. Our soul advances the more shit we go through. Unfortunately, I know it sucks to hear, but it's the truth. The worse your life has been, the more evolved your soul is. And some people are in their rest mode. Some people, like I believe my sister, she's in rest mode right now. Her life is just, for the most part, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, she has been very aware since she was a child. She knew something's up with my parents. They're just little weirdos. She was trying to get me to run away with her for a minute. She'd be like, let's get out of here. I'm like, huh? Girl, what? she knew. She was like, she used to think like my mom was bipolar by the age of 8. She said, I don't even know what bipolar was. How did I, 8 years old, know what bipolar was? I don't know, but I thought my mom was bipolar. She used to like write about it in her little diaries at school. She'd be like, I think my mom's bipolar. And the teacher's like, are you good? But that girl was aware and awake, and she didn't take anything to heart. She was like, I'm not going to listen to you. She could see right through it. I think my sister in this lifetime is in her resting stage. I think my sister has probably gone through a lot in her other lives. And this time she's like, I'm going to take a break. And I think she really came here for me. I think I needed a soul evolution. Uh, and because I've gone through more stuff than she has, and she's really been my support through all this. And we came here together for her to be my support and for me to not feel alone, because she's on my side. She supports me. And though she's my younger sister, I look up to her because she's always been so wise. She's always been so independent. And I know that she came here to be my support system through this journey with my parents. Because if it wasn't for her, I might not be able to have done the things I've done. I moved out here because of her. She's really helped me stand my ground with my parents, and has really been 222 on my screen. And she's really been a voice of reason. She's always been a voice of reason. She's always been very smart, a very great communicator. She's a Gemini. She went to college for German journalism and communications. And I asked during my Akashic records, is my little sister my guide? Is she a guide, an angel on earth? And this is how I found out. You guys are asking, how did you find out? How did you find out about your past? I have been blessed to come around channelers that are able to channel my lives and stuff. This one was from my friend Tana, who was able to do a past life reading on me and my family. She's not doing past life readings anymore, unfortunately, but she's a great channeler, and she was able to tap into my past life. And I knew it was true just because I have gotten readings from other channelers, and everything aligns. I will get readings from different channelers at different times who don't know each other, who don't know anything, who don't even know about me or anything, and they will all tell me the same things, and everything lines up. So I know this isn't bullshit. And everything adds up. So I had gotten a Akashic reading from one person who also does not do Akashic readings for the public. So sorry, I can't give you that information. But I did do an Akashic reading with one person, and I asked, is my little sister my angel on earth or my guide? And they said, no, you have angels and guides at your disposal at any time. Call on them. They're there. Your sister is part of your soul family. You guys are the same soul cluster, and you guys chose to come here together to help each other on this journey. But your sister is actually here more to help you. Your sister's more here to help you, to hold space, to give you space for what it is that you need to get done in this lifetime. And through your work, your sister will see that miracles are possible. And I'm like, okay, we love to see that. And that's exactly how it's been. And that's exactly how it's been. And they told me that my parents are imprinted memories. They're just imprinted memories from other lifetimes. So I don't actually have an actual soul connection to them. They put the memories and the feelings inside me so that I would feel a connection to them. So when I start to break things down that way, then everything makes sense and everything adds up. And then I can detach myself from the feelings of being like, oh, this is just one lifetime. If you look at it that way, this is just one lifetime, and we're just playing characters. And I'm sorry if you don't get it, like to my parents, like, I'm sorry if you guys don't understand it, but it's also not my job to explain it to you. And honestly, I am explaining it to you because I'm sure they're watching my stuff on YouTube so they can see everything I say and they can understand where my thought process is coming from. But I'm not here to change their mind. If they want to stay in the brainwashing of religion, that's their life. That they are, we have to remember, this is why it helps me understand what's going on. Who said did I miss too much? Okay, well, I've been on for 2.5 hours. I was gonna get off at the second hour and I'm still here. I'm breaking up now. Do you believe in having a karmic sibling? What do you mean by a karmic sibling? What was I gonna say? If my parents don't get it, Sense8, great show. People on YouTube are talking about Sense8. Sense8 is a great show. Oh, did you see the show Sense8? They're born in clusters too. Okay, Sense8. You know what? I should watch it again. It's been a few years since I watched Sense8, and it's a great show. So I should. And you know what? I didn't know about it back then. I didn't even know about this stuff back then. Great show. Well, if you missed anything and you guys want to watch anything, I have been talking a lot and I've been pulling cards for the collective. The entire thing is up on my YouTube. I've been streaming the whole time on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch it, you guys can catch anything you missed. It's been 2.5 hours. And guess what? It's even better to watch it on YouTube because you can speed up my talking. If you're like me, I can't sit through normal speed. I gotta speed everybody up to 1.5. To get through it. Let's go. Because especially if it's a long video, I don't know how y'all been sitting through 2 hours. I try to watch Trisha Paytas. She be putting her podcast 2 hours long. I can't, but it's because I'm also I gotta create. I can't sit too long watching other people. I don't like to watch. I like to watch people, but I try not to watch people too long because I need to create. I like to watch people to get inspired and then I create. But I also don't like to watch people to get I like to get inspired by them, but I don't ever like to watch people too much because you don't want to feel like you are not having original thoughts or ideas and you're just letting the algorithm tell you what you should be thinking or talking about. Because the Matrix talk is boring. People speaking on real shit. Well, that's true. You know what? You're right too. That's the other thing is that sometimes I watch people and I'm like, I'm honestly not interested in this. Like, I think Trisha posted like rating people's Coachella outfits, even though we weren't even there. And I'm like, hilarious title. But I don't want to sit through her talking about people's outfits. I don't give a fuck about people's outfits. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about something interesting. So I feel like I've been talking about interesting stuff. Has anybody been here since the beginning? If you have been here, because we've consistently had an average of about 50 people on TikTok the whole time. YouTube, we're not going to talk about YouTube, okay? Nobody ever gets on YouTube. But I like to do it anyway because it leaves it up on there and it's great discussions. I like doing this because I am just like a stream of consciousness thought. I am just like, there is no filter here. I'm just saying everything that comes to mind. And that way people go on my YouTube and they can watch everything I've been saying. Okay, did I miss anything, you guys? Oh, Janae. Janae's been here since the beginning. Amazing. I missed the first hour, but love this. I know I've been having so much fun. I wonder if anybody sent me any gifts. Did anybody send me any gifts? Somebody sent me a gift. I don't know. I don't know how gifts work. Oh, I could add a live goal. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's too late now, but good to see this. Okay, so let's see. Describe your live goal. I want to become one of the top creators, so help me achieve my first goal. Friendship necklace. What does this stuff mean? Hold on. Manage goal. Okay. So you can pick what you want. How many little coins? Oh, boop. What is that? What's join my team, you guys? Does anybody know what that is? So I can pick like one of these little emojis. Oh, I think somebody sent me a hand heart. Oh, somebody gave me a cap yesterday. Oh, a galaxy is 1,000. One day I'm gonna get a galaxy, you guys. One day. Oh, maybe I'll get a TikTok universe. What's a TikTok universe? I don't know, but it looks like a lot of coins. It looks like a lot of coins. Whale diving. There's a whale diving. Flying jets. Okay, okay. So I pretty much would pick this, right? Okay, I'm gonna pick. For right now, I'm gonna pick the heart puffs. Okay, how many heart puffs? 20 heart puffs. That's what I did. Now what? Now what happens? Okay, let's see. Um, I love that you say all your thoughts. Keeps it from being boring. I really do just be saying all my thoughts, y'all. Oh shit, what's happening? Hold on. I lit up your gift gallery for the week with finger hearts. Wait, what does this mean, you guys? I don't know what this stuff means. Team hearts are us being a part of your team. Okay. 50% of the live goal is completed. Whoa, 50% of the live goal is completed already. Whoa, 80% of the live goal is already completed. We did that so quick. Ah, heart puffs. Oh my gosh. You guys, what does this mean? Did I complete my goal already? Thanks. Did I do it already? Wow, look at that. You guys, what does it mean? I know I'm all on over here, but YouTube is live. I wish I was cool enough to have a follower supporting me. These 9 to 5s ain't it. Shouldn't you make money off those? Yeah, I don't really know how it works. It means we love you. Ah, thank you. Number 13 member on the team. What are teams, you guys? Can you guys tell me what teams are? Okay, so here's how it goes. Team heart, team bracelet times 40 to push you on the For You page. Okay, let's do another goal. So we just did. Do you guys have to pay for this or how does this work? What are these little coins? Because I'm like, do you have to pay? Because what if I do one that's worth more? Look, there's a hand heart. I'm gonna put that I want 2 hand hearts. What does this mean? Oh, description. Describe your goal. Oh, what do I want? Um, how can your viewers help you achieve? Well, how do you do it? Tap on the screen. How? I don't know. What am I supposed to put for describe your live goal? Hold on, you guys. I have to see. We pay. It's not a lot though. Oh, yes, you pay to recharge. Yes, it's real money. Teams are for when you battle. Oh, I never battle. Okay. Oh, pin your goal so more viewers can see it. Well, I didn't set up a new goal because it wanted me to say something, but I don't know what you're supposed to say. What do people say when they have a goal? Oh, what's that? It looks like a gummy bear. A bear. Okay, guys, would you rather be alone in the woods with a bear or a man? Who would you rather be alone in the woods with, a bear or a man? A lightning bolt. We pay for coins and the coins can buy these little gifts. Oh shit. A bear? Everybody's saying a bear. Would you rather be alone in the woods with a man or a bear? Oh, Nosa, you told me to pull a card for you. Nosa, what did you want me to pull a card from? Which deck? You can pick one deck and I'll pull one card. We've got the Martian deck. We've got the Brittany deck. We've got Divine Nature. We've got the Tree Keeper's Oracle, or For the Love of Dragons. Let me know which one you want me to pull. Everybody just gifted me, so now I will gift you a card. I don't know if you gifted me or not, but everybody else paid it for you. I don't want you to miss it. Just tell me when you're ready. Oh, okay, wait, what are you going to be doing? I'm ready, but I don't know what you're going to be doing. Oh, a galaxy! No way! Oh my god! What does that mean? I'm so excited. I got a galaxy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got a galaxy. Started watching 2 minutes in. Anya, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. No, where is she? She asked me to pull a card for her earlier. Nosa, where are you at? She asked me to pull a card for her, so I want to pull one for her. But okay, who gave me a gift so I can pull a card for you? Did Kate give me a gift? Well, obviously, sent me a gift. Oh, hand heart. You guys, what do you guys like better, this heart or what's the other one? Wait, what's the other one with the creepy fingers? I forgot. What's the other one? The other one looks weird with the fingers. Is it just this? Is it just this? I don't remember. I don't know why I'm asking y'all. Y'all can't show me. Okay, Nosa's here, but Nosa, you're not telling me. You're not telling me what deck you want me to pull from. You told me you wanted me to pull you a card. Which deck? Are you paying attention? We have the Mystic Martian. We have the Brittany deck. We have Divine Nature. We have the Tree Keeper's Oracle, or we have the Dragon. What did you want me to pull a card from? Sorry, guys. Everybody's like sending me stuff, and I'm like, well, Nosa asked me first, but she's not telling me. Okay, Divine Nature. Okay, let's pull a card for Nosa from the Divine Nature deck and see what it says. Ooh, how exciting. Okay, wait. Are we just pulling a card? Are we just like pulling a card randomly? You don't have anything. You know what? Why don't you have something in mind? You have something in mind that you want to have clarity on, or do you just want me to pull any card and see what comes out? Either way, like you said, you're sending energy. Okay. So we're gonna pull the card and see what they say, and you can tell me if it makes sense for you because I don't know your life. We've got 7 people on YouTube. Yay, 7 people. YouTube is so hard. to get people on there. But the way I see it is people will just be, look, my armpit's itching, girl. You got something with your armpit going on? Because my armpit started itching. And let me tell you what, when I was really close to this person one time, my armpits were on fire. And guess what? She was on crutches. She was on crutches. Oh my God. What the fuck? There are bubbles in front of my window right now. Whoa, wait. Someone just, what the fuck? Someone randomly, I'm on the third floor and there are bubbles. They went away. They're just random ass bubbles in front of my window. You guys know me in bubbles. You guys know I told you we live in a bubble. Okay. I want a Brittany card. Just whatever she wants us to know. Okay. Let's see the divine nature. What we get for Nosa. Okay, guys. What card? What card are we pulling for her? Oh my God, that was so cool. I literally just saw bubbles in front of my window right as I was doing this. Look, more bubbles. Oh my God. I want to flip this, but they keep, oh my God. How do I flip this? Let me see if I can flip camera. Okay, you guys, wait. I don't think you guys can see it. They just, hold on. Where are they? You guys see bubbles? Where'd it go? They're like somebody's blowing bubbles. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera back. You guys, did you guys, what, there bubbles coming back? Did you guys watch my video about that? Hold on, I have this up on my ring light. So, did you guys watch my video about that clock that moved? That clock that moves on itself, by itself, and I believe we're living in a matrix. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have ADHD. I get distracted. So this is why I've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I have a headache, though. Yes, I remember the clock. Yeah. I saw one. Yes. All right. Let's see for Nosa. Oh, there it is. Okay. It fell. They be falling. They've been falling today. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got create. Number 17. Create. I don't know what you were thinking, girl, but this is what they gave you. Create. Let's see what it says. All right. It says, the colors inside you must be expressed. To restrain your creativity is to shut off the flow of source, as we are made in its creative image. Whether you paint, dance, sing, sculpt, stitch, weave, write, tell, or shape, every creation expands the universe in joy. It is not just healthy to get out what lives inside. It's not just healthy to get out what lives inside you. The process is necessary and holy for the soul of the world. It allows all of us to know ourselves deeper and brighter as we engage with you. That's your guides. Now is the time to create with wild abandon. Don't say you aren't creative. Don't say there is no time. Prioritize your creative expression, even and especially if what you're creating serves no purpose other than flow. That is enough. You are enough. Create now. Oh, I was thinking of going back to paint today. That is so funny. My sister and I were just talking about painting today as well and working on my craft. Look at that. They said that. They said, get back into it, girl. Yeah, you were right. You do want to create. Get back into it. Yes. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, who else wanted a card? I know, I think Beckham's, right? Beckham said a Brittany card. How cool. Beckham's sent me a galaxy. What if the Space Princess comes out? Yes, that was so cool. Love it. How fun. How fun. I love watching like readings on people and stuff because it's so cool to see how it just is so accurate. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna pull a Brittany card, but here's the thing, you guys. I met a cute guy yesterday and I gave him my number and I'm still waiting for him to text me. Will he text me? I don't know. But he seemed interested. He was my server at the restaurant and I was like, you are so cute. And I had seen him a year ago, and I forgot that I had seen him a year ago. And I had asked him if he was single. I was like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And he said yes. And this time he said no. Okay, we're gonna pull a Brittany card. And I was like, "You're so cute. I'm gonna give you my number." And his face lit up, like he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I wanted to ask you for your Instagram, but I don't wanna force you to give me. I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable if you didn't want to give me your Instagram." And he was like, "Oh no, you can still have my Instagram." He's like, "I'll give it to you right now. I actually deleted the app off my phone, but you can follow me." I'm like, "Okay." And so I feel like if he wasn't interested, he wouldn't have given me his Instagram, especially if he's not even using the app. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, "No, you can." Oh, more bubbles. He was like, "No, you can follow me." Like he was like, "Yeah," and he seemed interested. Like, "Oh, you live here?" Da da da. I'm like, "Yeah, hit me up." Look at that. Look what came out. The strong woman. As I'm talking about this, the strong woman. The strong woman. Let's see what she's got to say. Okay. The strong woman. Let's see. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. Britney sings in Stronger, referencing the line in Baby One More Time. The strong woman has learned important lessons that drive her on her quest for knowledge and confidence. Okay. If you guys didn't hear my story about what happened yesterday, I was on shrooms and I did purge on the side of the road. And I know that it had to do with my confidence because I had just hit on the server at the restaurant, gave him my number, and I threw up all that shadow shit stuff, thinking I'm not enough. I am, bitch. And if he don't text, that's his loss. Anyways, Stronger and the woman at the center of the song is all about standing up for yourself and clearing a path toward your goals no matter what. Channel the strong woman when things feel uncertain or overwhelming. Now it's nothing but your way. Yes. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Love that. And you're the one who gave me the galaxy, so that's perfect. Okay, anybody else, you guys? We're about to hit a 3-hour mark. I have got to get off here. Okay, we've got 16 more minutes, and then I'm getting off because my head's hurting. Is there anybody else who wants me to pull a card before I get off here? And what deck do you want me to pull it from? Kate, did you say Brittany too? Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay, let me know what deck. Lindsay. Everybody, let me know what deck you want me to pull from. I'm gonna start with Kate. With Kate. Okay, Kate said the Brittany deck too. Okay, so we're gonna pull for Kate, Brittany. Beckham's and I had like that was for both of us, the strong woman. It really was because look, more bubbles because I was talking about the text and I was like, okay, be strong, Brittany. You guys know that interview with what's her name? What is her name? The one who interviewed Brittany and was like, Brittany started crying. She's like, "Be strong, Brittany." She was crying, and people are like, "That's a switch." She was MK Ultra. No, I really think they bombarded poor Brittany, and she was like crying. They were, oh my god, what is her name? Can somebody tell me her damn name? You know who the fucking bitch who Barbara Walters. I don't know why I want to call her Diane Summers. Who's Diane Summers? Is this my only account on TikTok? This is not my only account. I have 4 accounts on TikTok. I have this one, Alexer's Tea. I have Alexer's Facts that has 90,000 on it. I have Alex Serves. Alexer's Facts is like my celebrity stuff. Hold on, because we just had a bunch fall out and I can't be doing all those. But let's see how many came out. Yeah, no, there's too many. Well, we had 3 come out. 3 come out for Kate. Kate, I'm gonna show you what she gave you because they all kind of go together. It's really, really interesting, and I want to know if this is what you were. Susan Summers, Diana is the singer. I want to know. She's a singer, Diana Summers. Oh, okay, so I'm control. I want to know if this makes sense for you. So we've got the Visionary, the Artist, and the Forest Fairy. Do all these 3 cards make sense to you? because she gave you three. She gave you three cards. The Visionary, the Forest Fairy, and the Artist. Let me go ahead and read them to you and see what she says. So, the Visionary. As her fame grew, Britney began to rebel against the constraints of her career. She even wrote a song, Overprotected, about it, and its message of feeling confined became something of a signature for Britney. She was no longer a girl, not yet a woman, and there was so much world out there to explore. What am I doing with my life? She sings, answering herself with, You will find out, don't worry. The visionary knows that the world is hers for the taking and that she's brave enough to stand up for herself and take a chance of the unknown. Channel your inner visionary when you too need time, space, joy, and love. I love that. Kind of, I've been thinking of opening up an Etsy shop for crochet. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now let's go to the Artist. The Artist. Let's see what she's got there. So if you're feeling like she said, you will figure it out. The Artist. Britney's artistic talents aren't limited to music. When she isn't working, she loves to get in touch with her inner Van Gogh and spend some time at the easel. One of her flower paintings sold for $10,000, and proceeds went to benefit victims of the 2017 shooting in Las Vegas. Just as she does with music and dance, Britney uses art to express herself and never takes her work too seriously. Unlock your creativity and see the world in a bright, vibrant colors as the Artist. Wow. I also live in a super tiny town, always confined. And the bubbles just keep floating up my window. The bubbles just keep floating up my window. Hold on, let me flip the camera. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at the bubbles just floating by my window. And look at the birds. The bubbles. And Brittany likes to post bubbles too. Brittany likes to post bubbles. So I always think of Brittany when I see bubbles. I need to cut out and go live. Maybe like 3 Millie's products to promote. Okay, next, the Forest Fairy. The last one for you. The Forest Fairy, okay? Let's see. The Forest Fairy. They all go together. They all like correlate. Everyone needs time to themselves, including the Princess of Pop. When it comes to much deserved rest and relaxation, Britney keeps it low key. Trips to Hawaii, how low key? That's giving rich people shit, but okay. Trips to Hawaii, horseback riding, swimming in the ocean, and enjoying the beauty of the great outdoors. When you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or tired, there's nothing like getting outside, grounding yourself in nature. Something Britney can definitely attest to. Channel Forest Fairy Britney when you need to hit the pause button and reunite with your sense of childlike wonder. Okay, T, we love that for you. She really wanted you to have that message, so we love to see that. Okay, so we had okay, we had Kate. Who was next? Lindsay, I think, was next. There was Lindsay, Heather. Was that it? Oh, Natalie. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm going to take grab something for my headache because I'm channeling. I've been on here for 3 hours and it's so much energetic work. You guys, this is why I don't go live too often, because I use a lot of energy when I'm live and I get really energetically drained. I am full of energy when I'm on live with you guys, but when I get off here, I am drained and I don't want to do anything after this. I have to decompress because it's so energetically draining, because I'm essentially channeling the entire time that I'm talking. So I tend to get headaches. So, okay, Lindsay. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Lindsay, what deck do you want me to pull from? What deck did you want me to pull from? We have Divine Nature, Tree Keeper's Oracle, For the Love of Dragon, Mystic Martian Oracle, or Britney. Let me know. Let me know. Brittany, if you think another one calls you. Okay, let's do Brittany again. Brittany's great. Brittany is definitely communicating with us. She's talked about it on her stuff. She says she communicates with people telepathically. So for anybody who doesn't believe it, that's on them. Oh my God, Oliver, what are you doing on the floor? Poor Oliver. Oliver fell on the floor. Okay. Brittany's telling us what we need to hear. Okay, let's see what Brittany has for Lindsay. Brittany, what do you have for Lindsay? Let's see. Brittany for Lindsay. Oh, Bridget. Okay, Bridget, I have... Uh-oh, we're down to 9 minutes. We better hurry up. I'll be talking too much. And I told people I would pull cards for them. Okay, I'll have Bridget be the last one. I have... Who else do I have? Natalie... Heather, and Bridget, right? And I'll do 3 more and then I'll get off because I've been on here a long time. I believe it. I love your Britney series. Is Alex RT5? No, those are all spam. Those are all bot accounts. Heather. Okay, Heather, let me know what deck you want to do. Bridget, what deck? And what was the other one? I feel like there was one more. Didn't I just say that? Oh, what do we get? It flew out, and she gave you 2, actually. She flipped this one, too. Okay, we got... What did we get? Oh, she gave you the Visionary, too. You also got the Visionary. You got the Visionary and the Professional. Okay, interesting. So, again, we are a collective, so I'm not surprised that you both got the same card. You're both in the chat. As you can see, I'm shuffling the cards, so I didn't do that on purpose, but she gave you the Visionary and the Professional. The Visionary, ow, my lips. They're like all crusty from the damn lip gloss. The Visionary is the one that jumped out, so she did want you to know about that. But let's look at what the Professional. You already listened to the Visionary, so I won't read that one again. But the Professional says Brittany headed to Las Vegas for a residency at Planet Hollywood. And oh, sorry, YouTube. I'm like covering my face up. Brittany headed to Las Vegas for a residency at Planet Hollywood in 2013 and continued doing her thing in front of packed audiences until 2017. Piece of Me dominated the Las Vegas Strip and made residencies the hot new thing for performers like Backstreet Boys and Jennifer Lopez. That's our girl, always setting the trends. Brittany's stint in Las Vegas was as brilliant as the neon lights themselves. Each night she took the stage and delivered a crowd-pleasing set of her biggest hits. The Professional knows how to get the job done. So pretty much she's just saying, be a trendsetter. Be a trendsetter, girl. Brittany's always a trendsetter. Those are a cool pairing. I know the pairing really shocked me. Yeah, you already know about the Visionary. Didn't she also talk about Vegas in the Visionary one? Because that's really interesting that she talked about Vegas in the... I don't know. This was about you trying to figure out what you want to do. Not a girl, not yet a woman. Okay, well, be a trendsetter. Okay, so we had Lindsay. You're welcome. Give a piece of you. Yeah, give the world a piece of you. Okay, Lindsay. We have Heather, Bridget. Heather and Bridget. Heather's next. What deck did you want me to pull from? Was I missing anybody? I think I pulled everybody that I said I was going to pull, right? Oh, Natalie. Natalie's the other one. Okay, Heather said any deck. Okay, so the choices are Brittany. As you see, we've been pulling for the Brittany deck. Hold on, I'm trying to put the cards back in. Okay, so we've got Brittany. We've got the Martians, the Mystic Martian Oracle. which this one doesn't come with a book, so I would have to do an intuitive reading on the Martian Miracle Mystical one. We've got Divine Nature. We've got Tree Keeper's Oracle. Or we've got the For the Love of Dragons. Okay, Heather, you want me to pick from any deck? All right, Heather, I'm going to pick. I'm trying to see where's your picture, Heather? Okay. I think I'm going to pick the Tree Keeper's Oracle. That's the one that called out for you. So let's see what the Tree Keepers have to say. Oh, Bridget wants the Martians. That's going to be a good one. That's a good one to end it on. I usually always do Brittany at the end, but we did Brittany. People wanted Brittany for their individual reading a lot. So I'm glad we're doing the Martian one. Okay, so let's do Tree Keeper's Oracle for Heather. And let's see what they have to say to Heather. Let's see. What message do the Tree Keepers have for Heather? Which is interesting because this kind of does go with it does kind of go with Brittany's fairy forest vibe too. The Martian deck was speaking to me. Oh yay. Desert. Yeah. I do like the Martian deck. There's always good cards in there. It's like a little harder because I don't have anything to read off of, but I feel like I always get the message right away. So it's good for practice. It's good for me. Oh, cool. I don't think you were in here earlier, but we had the Tree Keeper's Oracle gave us the keeper of giving, and now you got the keeper of receiving. So this is interesting for the collective. We got the keeper of giving, and it was like, make sure you're filling up your cup so that you can give to the collective, because it was a collective reading. But for you got the keeper of receiving, which is really interesting because it means you need to be in receiving mode. So let's read it. I'm sorry. Was it Heather? Did I say Heather or Bridget? Heather. Keeper of receiving. The key to feeling grounded is to dig deep in your soul's soil to know your worth. Let the blessings come to you by cultivating receptivity rather than solving, caregiving, rescuing, or fixing. Heather, from your picture, you look like you might be a mom. Where's Heather? Yeah, Heather looks like she's a mom. So this is such a perfect reading. Forest life depends on reciprocity. The tree keepers held this tenet sacred. Receiving is a large part of that process. A tree doesn't seek, I love this. A tree doesn't seek out squirrels or birds to shelter. It doesn't uproot itself to follow every weary traveler offering shade, nor does it conjure sun or rain to grow itself. It simply is, allowing reciprocity to occur. Do the work to discover your inherent worthiness. Root down deep into it. This will give you the confidence to know what passes by you is not for you. If the door doesn't open, it is not your door. What is for you will come to you simply by the power of your vibration. It is the rule of the forest and the root of all sovereignty. Yes, this is perfect. Do you feel like that felt connected to you? It felt like it would resonate. To me, from what I see, it feels like it's a card. Definitely be in receiving mode, not always rescuing everybody, girl, because that mom life be draining you. So don't forget to put yourself first, and you can also receive. You have to be in receiving energy, not just give. Okay, so now we're gonna do the last card. We just hit 3 hours, so we're gonna get off. We just hit 3 hours. We're gonna get off. We're gonna do the last card. You're welcome. We're gonna do the last card for Bridget. Oh, 11/22/33. Oh my gosh, shut up. I literally was showing everybody my vision board, my vision board journal, and the date that I did it was on 11/22. And I said I've been seeing the number 22 and 33 like crazy. And I pulled, and guess what card I pulled for the collective from this deck earlier? Number 22, Galactic Federation. Galactic Federation. The cards don't lie. Okay, Bridget. Okay, Bridget. Bridget. What are we going to pull for Bridget? Pulling for Bridget from the Martian deck. Yes, my journal. Isn't it so cute? I feel like Hocus Pocus. It's my little spell book, but there's just manifestations in there. It was expensive though. It was like $45. I overpaid for sure, probably, but I don't care. It was cute. I always overpaid. There's a store in front of my favorite restaurant in San Diego, and it's got all this stuff in it, and I just be buying. I can't be going over there. I always spend money on the decks, and I spend money on the journals, and it's a problem. So I try to stay away. Okay, Bridget. Last card for Bridget. What do we got? I've been on for a long time. Do you guys watch Shay ASMR? I love her ASMRs. She be having like 10,000 people on. But she be going on for like 6 hours. And she be doing it in the middle of the night. And then she gets up to homeschool her kids. I'm like, girl, how do you do this? I know she's making a lot of money off of it, but still, girl, get some sleep. The restaurant is called Guava Beach Bar and Grill in Mission Beach, San Diego. It is my favorite restaurant. I just reopened yesterday after closing down for like 3 months for remodels. It is so good. I met the owner yesterday at the reopening. I networked with him. I told him I want to partner up with him to do some collaboration because I love their restaurant. It's the only restaurant I really like in San Diego. I was very sad. I had a nightmare that they closed down for good, and I was so upset. So I met the owner yesterday, and I said, let's collab. And he's like, yeah, hit up my social media person. And so now I may be able to collaborate with them. Oh, Bridget, look at the card that came out for you. The third eye. Look what you got. Third eye. It says visions, manifesting. What I was just talking about, manifesting. Visions, manifesting, and meditation. Oh my God, all the stuff I've been talking about today. I said, if you need clarity on anything, meditate and you will get the visions for the clarity through your third eye. Yes, you need that. Yes. So on point. Visions, manifesting, meditation. Okay. Let me show you in case you missed it, because I think you got here later, Bridget. This is my, oh dear Lord. Oh, I thought it broke. I was like, oh my God, this cost me $45. You guys, this is my vision board journal. One of the many. I have vision boards everywhere, you guys, but this is one of them. I went to a library and bought magazines. Their library was having a sale. You could get magazines for pennies on the dollar. Okay. I went and got magazines and I cut it up and I put all of my visions in here for what I want. Look at that. Double the content. This is all my visions that I have of traveling, what I want to do with content, what I want for my life, be the change, look at that. Stay golden. So much love. I put it all in here, and this is my vision. This is my manifestations, and then I meditate on it and I bring it into my reality. You guys, this is how you do it. If you guys want to create your own reality, you've got to manifest it. Oh, Natalie, what deck did you want me to pull from, Natalie? Because I forgot that I was supposed to pull a card for you. Natalie, what deck? Look at that, you guys. Look at that. The Believers. That's us, the Believers. Proud to serve. I have all this in here. Manifest your reality and it will come true. Okay, Natalie said I'm fine. Okay. Uh-oh. I got a lot more pages to fill, y'all. But I did that in November 11/22 of 24. Those are my... If you guys want to watch me make this, I do have a live up on YouTube. When I did it, I was live and talking to you guys while I was making it, so you guys can watch me make this. All right, guys, we have been on for 3 hours. Thank you to everybody that hung out with me. This was so much fun. This is why I don't go live, because I stay on too long. And I talk too much. And I know that I can't shut up. And so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go live for like 30 minutes to an hour. Not possible. I end up having too much fun on here. But I have been wanting to go live more often. It is something I've been looking into. So, maybe it's something I'll keep doing. It's fun and I get to talk to you guys and people get to talk to me, and then it's not like people get to see more of my personality instead of just my videos, and we can shift more into this content because if you guys haven't watched my videos, if you guys haven't watched my old lives, you guys should watch them. They're up on YouTube. That I used to have on TikTok where I would go live and talk about all the stuff that you guys, have questions on. I've covered mostly everything, and they're all up on my YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube and watch my videos so I can get AdSense and I can get paid. Just play it in the background. I also have a podcast, Alex Serves It All, on Spotify and Apple. If you guys want to listen to my podcast, I usually take the lives from TikTok and post them as a podcast. You know what? Maybe I'll post this one as a podcast. Wow, this would be great. I talked a lot. But I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. So usually I would take my lives from TikTok because I talk about so much stuff and I'll post them on this podcast. I have some stuff that I've never talked on anything except for a podcast on there. There's no videos. There's just the podcast. You guys can go on there. I haven't posted a podcast since like last year though, I think. So I do need to post some more. But I have that. And let's see, buy my merch, alexserves.com. Make sure to check out my merch store. I have one-on-ones. If anybody wants to do a one-on-one call with me, a video call with me, we pretty much just talk about whatever you want to talk about. The floor is yours, and I'm just here to channel whatever you want to talk about. That, and then I have affiliate links up in the link tree. Make sure that you click the link in the bio. And if you guys want to help me manifest a trip with my followers, and if you want to be one of my followers that comes on the trip, please fill out the survey. The link is in the bio. It's just a survey. It's going to ask, where do you want to go, what time of year, and what is your budget? If you're over 18 and have a budget of at least $2,000, fill out the survey so that we can manifest this trip together to go somewhere. I personally would like to go to Costa Rica, but wherever you guys want to go, let me know. We have that. We have affiliate links. I have Parasite Kit. I have shadow work journals. I have meditation pillow. You can test your water to see if your water is contaminated. I have everything up in the link in the bio if you guys want to use any of my affiliate links and discounts. I'm like, okay, now that we're at the end of this, let me tell you everything I got. I have that. You can join my close friends on Instagram. If you guys want to be close friends, it used to be subscriptions. It used to be subscribers, but Instagram's always demonetizing me. So the details are in the caption of the second pin post. It is, you can do a one-time payment one time a year, 2 times a year, or 3 times a year. 3 times a year or 4 times a year. I don't know. Anyways, if you want to join close friends, you pretty much just get to look at it's like if we were on live on a FaceTime every day. I'm always updating close friends. They know all about the cute boy that I met yesterday and how I gave him my number. They've seen pictures of him. I posted pictures of him with the close friends. I do not hold back. I'll be showing everything and everyone, everything. Everybody's up in my life like we are the Truman Show on Close Friends. We're besties over there. So besties get updated every day because they do pay for a subscription. To join, it's less than $9 a month. So if you guys want to join for that, let me know. And what else? Do we have anything else? We got merch. We got links. We got one-on-ones. We got close friends. Wow, everything, you guys. Fill out the link in my bio for me to manifest this trip. And I think that's it. And then thank you for everybody who gifted me on this live. I appreciate you. And yes, the shirt that I'm wearing is from my merch store, Believe to Receive. You can get it in any color and they're very comfy. And we've also got Not Your Average Cup of Tea. This is my backpack. I love my backpack. You can get a mug. You can get a phone case. You can get hoodies. I have The World Ended in 2020. There's a bunch of shit. So support me any way that you can. You guys could also tip me. Venmo, Cash App is also in my link tree. Just check out all my shit. Do whatever you can to support your girl, because I'm not out here scamming and thieving, and I'm trying to do this the honest way. Okay? 33 people on. We love to see it. So thank you to everybody that was here. It was so much fun. Honestly, I would stay on, but damn, I'm tired of talking. I don't know how I got so many thoughts in my head. And honestly, I'm giving myself a headache from how much I've been talking. And you guys see how I get a little bit of a Southern accent that comes through. I always feel that Brittany is with me when the Southern accent comes through, and she has been coming through strong today. I was filming videos earlier and I could not stop speaking in a Southern accent. And I was like, okay, Brittany's with me today because she's not letting me get rid of this little twang that I got. And sometimes she just be coming through and I just got to let her come through. I don't know. I just let her talk. I mean, I am from Florida, so I don't know though. I never had a Southern accent, and somehow people will talk to me and be like, "Why do you sound different?" I don't know. Okay, I don't know why I sound different. I just be switching. I'd be like code switching. My avatar, just be like, "Today we're gonna be a little Southern." Okay, girl. Sometimes be like, today we're gonna be a little more white. Today we're gonna be a little more Puerto Rican. We're gonna talk like, okay, girl, whatever you want. I just wake up and I just do you, whatever you want, girl. I'm in. Wait, is that? Alabama? Alabama? Wait, what's AI? About 8 minutes from the Florida line. Atlanta? What's it? Yeah. Alabama. Okay. Alabama. I've never been to Alabama. Okay, y'all, I need to shut up. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back on later. Who knows? What a wild Saturday night it is over here. But who knows? I'll probably be drained. Once I get out of this, I'm gonna be like, I'm tired. And I have been poor people on my YouTube. They've been just hanging out. Thank you. Who's here? Who's on my YouTube right now? Y'all been hanging out this whole time. Thank you so much. Sorry for the lowercase all. No worries. Okay, guys. I'm going to get off. Let me end my stream on YouTube. Thank you, guys. Peace, love, applesauce. See you next time. Okay. So I've ended my live.